Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Hey, yo, happy Saturday. It's your boy Keener Pie here. We are in the middle of setting up a D&D session here. I got invited from Byrdie. Byrdie is a solid freaking streamer. Awesome dude. I've known him now for almost, I want to say almost 2 years. We're going to be hanging with Byrdie today. I'm going to be on his stream here as well. Please go check out Byrdie. Drop him a follow if you don't mind. That'd be rad too. And I'll be around. We'll be here doing some D&D creator character formations, all sorts of crazy shit. Let me give you a rundown of what my character does. So I just created him. His name's Clamface. Astral Elf. Very chaotic neutral. So if you're unfamiliar with chaotic neutral, feel free to reference the commandments below me here. Those are the commandments. I'm going to try my best to live by these commandments for the next 4 hours as we play this game today. It's a little bit, like this is my second time doing a campaign. I'm not very good at D&D, but I really enjoy the character creation and trying to stay true to your character. And live within the border, the boundaries that you set for yourself. So I'm stoked. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to doing this. This should be pretty fun here. We got, I think, like 8 people maybe joining in for this. I believe Revitalize will be showing up at some point as well. So shout out to Revitalize. And I see you, Bamboozle King. I see you, Cam Roxy. How y'all doing? Check, 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 checking. The 10 out of 90 commandments that only apply to you. This is true. These are the 10 commandments that I must live by here for the next 4 hours. So there's also, there's some sins. There's some sins as well that I'm going to try to avoid. Chaotic neutral sins go. Showing respect for self-discipline, authority, or institutions unless trickery is involved. So it's all about trickery. Failing to pursue pleasure. All right, I'm all about pleasure. I have to pursue my pleasure around here. 3 is placing fear of the law or duty above personal desire. So stoked about it, stoked about this. Number 4 is keeping your word to appear when breaking your word would keep you out of danger or provide amusement. So, I might be kind of screwing over some of my people here. We're all in this together, but not really for me. I'm in it for number 1. Uno numero right here, Keener Pie. So my name's Clamface. I'm also a drug dealer, which, hey, if you're underage, don't do drugs. Drugs are not cool. Don't do them. But for the sake of the narrative, for the sake of this D&D campaign, I am, in fact, a drug dealer. I do sell a substance called clams, and you're welcome to try them out. It creates a euphoric sense of pleasure, and we're all about chasing pleasure here, So there is a side effect, though. If you get a little too addicted to the clams, you start to develop some crustacean shit on your face. Looks somewhat clammy. Looks a little shit. It looks terrible. Just, so be careful. Use wisely if you do try some clams. They're fantastic. I gotta say, it's a wonderful product I've developed in my labs. But I'm an astral elf. What that means, you can even see, I put a picture. I ripped that off of Nightcrawler. I think that's Andy Kubrick's, or Adam Kubrick's, Nightcrawler. So thank you. There's credit to you, Adam. Thank you. That's from the Ultimate Nightcrawler from the Ultimate Universe. But either way, I thought he was so cool looking, and that's exactly what I thought my character would look like. And so yeah, I'm an astral elf named Clamface. They don't know what this drug does yet, but I also have the ability to charm people, create different types of illusions. I have a sacred flame that I can use. I have all sorts of little tips and tricks and shit I can do. And I'm very heavy on charisma. I'm very heavy on intelligence. Dexterity, I think, is pretty decent. Here's kind of like a little snapshot of what my character sheet looks like here. I know it's kind of an eyesore, you can kind of see a little bit of what I got going on, but I'm level 2. I got to start out level 2. That's fantastic. And then I also have like a little, I don't really know a lot about this, but I have like a little buddy, I think, that hangs out with me. It's like a water god. I'm trying to see if I can find this dude, where he's at. Let's see here. Magical, I don't know where it's at on the sheet. Oh, sheet, I don't know where it's at on the sheet. Let's see if I can find it here. I just set this thing up, so bear with me. But I'll find this little elf thing I got. It's like a genie, not really. Let's see here. Where are you? He's like a little fiend. Yeah, genie kind. I have a Marid. Your patron genie is a Marid or a Marid. So I've got this little like genie that just kind of hangs out with me, chills out with me. He's cool. Marid. I don't know. I don't really have a name for him, but I guess it's a Marid genie. And who knows? We'll see where that could come into play. I haven't really put a lot of thought into it yet. But we're chilling out. I think we're like hanging out in some kind of a hideout or hideaway or a tavern. And I'm going to jump back in. We're in a Discord currently. I'm going to jump back in on that. I'm going to be paying attention to chat throughout this whole process. Hang with me if you like. This is what we're doing today is a D&D campaign. And I'm excited to see y'all here. Neo, how you doing? Bamboozle King, I hope you're having a great weekend. Cam Roxy, how's the Fortnite going? Did you get some more Victory Crown Royales? Are you on the 50 train yet? A little water god buddy. Yeah, a little water god buddy. Everybody needs a little water god buddy. So anyway, I'm an astral elf. I've seen the divine light. I've decided to come back down to this realm and hang out with these people. I don't know if they're my friends or not, but we're gonna see if we can get into a little bit of mischief, a little bit of mayhem. And you know what? No matter what, we're gonna be all right around here. So let me jump back in on this. I'm still here for you all too. Let's hop back into the chat here. Okay. I feel ready.
All right.
I feel hyped.
I just started my stream, so this is where we are. This is episode 5. We started with a group of criminals in the city of Anderhall who escaped jail. They made their way through the sewers, cleaned out a layer that was formerly used by a criminal syndicate until it got cleared out by a group of vigilantes who just happened to be the freaking Ninja Turtles, because who else are bad guys going to fight in the sewers?
That's dope.
They have
Ninja
been
Turtles?
rebuilding connections and making contacts with those people that would be helpful along the way. With some degree of difficulty, because obviously these people are all wanted. When we last left, they had obtained information that there is a
Neo, that's a
General
dope
Attilia
emoticon, bro.
on his
Holy
way
shit.
to the city to start
Where'd that come from? I love
rebuilding
that.
the Bounty Hunters Guild
Cheers to
in
you,
order
homie.
to start hunting these guys down.
Yo, I saw the drywall
So they
video
had
you posted on
decided
Twitter, by the way. It was freaking awesome.
That assassination was
I stared
the
at that
best
longer than I
way
should
to
have.
deal with this.
I'll be honest
They're going
with
to
you.
attempt to assassinate him on his way to the city.
Okay. I think I got all my stuff.
With
I got
that
my
said,
paraphernalia.
Let's still come for a loop, and as
Well-
it starts, invite the guy for a
Oh,
tea
load
party
it
instead
up.
of fighting him.
I do kind of want that Sonic clap. That's
He
sick.
totally do that, but he knows who you guys are, so he's probably just going to kill you.
Uh-oh.
He doesn't know who I am.
Who are
No,
you?
but guilt by association.
Gotcha. They're going to like
That's the way it
call
would
on
work.
me, and I'm going to feel bad because I don't know
Now,
what the hell's
just for
going
some
on right
context, this is a retired general.
Super Smash
So
Brothers
if you
Ultimate
think
is
about
for
it,
good
in
boys and
D&D,
girls.
in that world, in that
Toasty.
time,
now. Bless you,
for a
Toasty.
general to live long enough to retire,
Thank you, Toasty.
that should give you a clue
I
that
got
he's
you
pretty
back too,
damn
Toasty.
strong.
Thank you. Thank you, homie.
All right, so Luna cannot be here with us today. She has a funeral
Yeah,
for
I
a
got
family
a shit
member.
ton of emotes. Oh,
So
I'm
she
sorry.
is out
Luna Moth. We miss
recruiting.
Luna Moth.
She has
Luna Moth is
recruited
awesome.
2 members
Shout
to
out to
join
Luna
us
Moth, too.
today. So we're picking up where we left off in the lair. For sake of brevity, we're going to say Luna came in,
Oh, that's a different
dropped
Luna
these
Moth.
2
I'm
off,
sorry.
and she's
We'll have
going
to
back
look up
out to
Luna
meet
Moth's
with the 2
actual,
council
tag
members
here.
that are recruiting.
All right, all right.
So you guys that are here in the lair see 2 new people. They are standing up on the platform in the center of the circle. However, they are blindfolded so that they did not know how they got to the lair.
Whoa.
If you look to the right, you will see. Gunnar Pie, do you want to tell them what they see? What do you look like?
That is an excellent question. My name is Clamface. I am a astral elf, and I'm dark skinned, beautiful, and I kind of emit some kind of like astral bluish element from my eyes. It's kind of cool.
Okay. And to the left of the hanging rat, you see... Alex, would you like to describe yourself, or would you like me to do it for you?
You can do it for it.
Okay. To the left of it, just kind of fluttering in the air there, you see a 1 foot tall fairy. He has... His hair is kind of wild. It is red with orange and yellow highlights, very fire-esque. And the thing that immediately catches everybody's attention is that this 1 foot fairy is carrying around a 4 foot great axe.
Damn.
Because
It's a
fuck
big old
logic.
axe.
Because fuck logic, that's right. With that said, you guys are given permission to take off your blindfolds. Let me explain to you what you two see around the... Well, actually, first, the people. In front of you, you see a number of members of this guild. Craig would stop moving his character. This would be a lot easier for me. We'll start with Amelia. Do you
Never.
want to tell them what they see when they look at you?
Yeah, sure. So you see a blonde lady with white, blonde lady with a staff with a spider on top in her hand, and another staff in the other hand. Elf ears, and there is a hand with.
This is
knives
actually
in-
Luna Moth's Twitch
a
channel.
floating hand
She now goes
with
by
knives.
Lulu Moth. That's why I had a hard time finding her at first there. Shout out to Lulu. Yeah, Luna Moth, aka Lulu
I just
Moth,
in your lair, it's
really
fine. No one's
solid
gonna fight her in the
streamer.
lair.
Looks like the last thing they were playing was some
The
Splatoon
Ninja
3.
Turtles come back to
So
life.
they were around recently. That's awesome. Great to see her streaming. Okay. I just want to make sure I fixed that up.
Lilith, you are next.
I'll make
Would
sure
you
I
like
took
to
care of
tell
that.
them what they see?
All
And look,
right.
I
I
changed
might
your
just
name
let,
on there. I learned how
I
to
might
do
let
that.
Birdie do
you're
all
Lilith
of the
now. You're no
explaining
longer
on what
whip.
visuals are going on. I don't know if I want to get into the
Alright,
minutia
so,
of explaining all
um,
that, you know?
Lilith is like a very pale, like humanoid creature.
Okay.
Have their hair swifted onto one side of their shoulder, and they have like she's kind of wearing this really fancy dress which goes below the knees, and with a little
Very specific.
I can't remember, wear like a little headpiece which is like a bow with has lace on the side. And she just has like this like stern and like semi-annoyed look at herself right now, with like similar to Amelia, has a mage hand with a knife in it.
All right. Boar, you want to describe what they see when they see you?
Board is a Yentai
Yonti.
Yonti
Yonti.
druid. A snake-like eyes, obviously. Undisclosed color. Scale skin is like a green with a silver hue to it. From my hands is a bluish aurora, and I am followed by a
2.5 foot.
Maybe get like a little
2.5
background
foot
music going too. I feel like we
Yeti,
need a little something
whose
just to
name
kind
is
of
Fuck
trickle
You,
through here. What's
who
astral
throws
music
flaming
sound like? I wonder?
snowballs because fuck logic.
Enter the astral
And
realm?
I'm very sarcastic /
Let's try that out.
asshole and somewhat guarded to these people still.
They'll figure
Like
that part out
Eastbourne
coming
yesterday.
up. Kanta?
Yeah, humanoid, about 5'6".
Oh, you would like the Pokemon one, yeah,
pale
for sure.
skin.
Yeah, I've got the journal or
Silver
the
hair.
5th
Looks,
edition
a
one
lot
for
like,
it, so I'll try to
Lilith
share that
does.
with you at some point. Bamboozle, it's
He has
pretty
the hood
cool.
pulled up
I haven't messed with
so
it yet, but I'd like to.
Jess can see
I'd really
his
like
face.
to. It's like basically you catch the Pokemon, you use the
Now,
Pokemon
as-
like with
show
spells
up
and stuff like that.
backwards.
It's pretty cool.
As Clamface, and Firebug, as you look around this layer, this is a huge room.
Huge.
In between you, you notice there's a gallows, like for a hangman, for hanging people from.
Yep.
Hanging from there is a toasted, crispy rat. Underneath that
Yikes.
is a box of ashes.
Okay.
If you look around the platform, there is, obviously, if you look at the map, this platform that the platform you're standing on is on, is raised about like 2 foot off the rest of the floor.
Okay.
Set up, you do see the barrels with practice weapons like the wooden swords and spear. You know, it's all practice. It was a training area at one time. It's pretty obvious.
Yeah. Cool.
Beyond that platform, you see the outer ring of this room. Behind you, there is like a gaming table, hangout. There are several round tables floating around
I
you.
want to hang out at the gaming
There are
table.
some more gaming tables down here by the open door.
There's the open door. Yeah.
Beyond that, you do see a door in to the north, south, east, and west.
What's this over here?
Can't
like a
really say
water slide?
corners because you're in a round room, but you
Okay.
do see the 4 doors. There's also a bar with some kegs there, another door
right
behind
here.
the bar, and a fire cooking area.
Dope.
That is what you see in this area.
Okay.
Any conversations you guys are having amongst yourself, so be it. When Luna brought these 2 guys in, what she told you, or sorry, when Syl brought these 2 guys in, what she told you was she believed their skills could be very useful in future endeavors. And then you guys told her of your plan to assassinate the general. So she went and basically kidnapped these 2 and brought them back here. You guys did have an idea of
I allowed it.
what you were doing. You
I
were
don't get
coming to
kidnapped.
look at a criminal
All a part of my plan.
organization, basically a thieves guild. But that's really all the information she gave you. So, floor is yours if anybody wants to ask questions of each other or whatnot.
I'm just probably having a conversation with B about some random things.
About your mage hands?
Probably. I'll just be playing with a knife, and the mage hand is also playing with a knife.
I think Lilith will probably like be close to Amelia, just sort of looking on in like sight of, right? And slight like a stern look, and like she kind of whispers like, "What are they doing here?"
I think they're here to benefit us, but I'm surprised that tiny one can even carry that axe.
It's a good point. It's a good point.
I know, but hey, as long as they don't get in our way, we should be fine.
Anto wants to know how a bug carries an axe at all.
I think we're all wondering that.
Alex,
Well, let's hope.
I'm gonna help out Alex here. As you say that, are you saying that loud enough that they would hear you? They're about 10 foot away, 15 foot.
Absolutely.
All right, as you're saying that,
We're just whispering.
Alex's character is going to take the axe and start like swinging it above his head, just like showing off his giant axe moves and displaying what appears to just be pure unbridled strength within this little
Puff Nation,
1 foot tall.
Great to see
fairy.
you, Puff. How you doing? Happy weekend.
I mean, if Bellmaster's here, he'd yell out, "That's a nice axe."
That's a noise
Hinting,
axe.
you know, axe. Get it?
Oh,
Wink,
But
wink.
Bellmaster's dead.
That was a good joke. I like
That's
that
why I
part.
said if.
Are they carrying it with 2 swords? Are they carrying it with 2 hands? Or 1 hand?
Just one hand.
Yep, just
Okay, so I'm gonna pick up the Belmash's fuck, what's it called again?
Morningstar.
Morning Star, and I'm gonna throw it out and I'm gonna be like, "Ha!
Whoa, that's aggressive.
All right, so he just threw a weapon at you. What are you doing, Alex?
Whoa.
I block it with the axe.
All right. So you throw your Morningstar at him just for the fun of it, I guess, and he just knocks it out of the air with the axe, showing that he not only can wield the axe, but he's got some good control over it.
I just look at him with these red eyes, because I forgot I have a helmet on, with very red eyes. I just look at you and I'm like, you're supposed to catch that.
Like, Love just sort of looks on, not really saying anything just yet, just letting Amelia take the floor.
Where is the weapon now? Is it down? Birdie?
Which weapon?
Which
The
weapon?
Morningstar.
Yeah, it would be right in front of the platform.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk up to it. I'm gonna just throw it up again, but this time not really trying to direct it. I'm just gonna say, please catch it this time. Learn to catch something instead of just blocking it.
It's very interesting back
Hey,
and
I'm
forth
sorry, I
here.
thought I was doing that already.
I didn't want to say anything, so.
I caught it and threw it in my pocket for later.
Alright, so
just kind of go like, it's important, just that was from a quite important person here to some of us.
Some.
No, what's
And
the
I
box
walk
for the
back.
ashes?
Yeah, that's the remains of a certain somebody.
wait, B, I am sharing screen.
And I just kind of...
Did it like stop for a second?
No, it just wasn't where it wasn't where initially, so I just sent that now.
Oh, okay.
It was also just me asking about that.
Also, I see Rye's here. Hello, Rye.
If it'd be easier to share
Hello.
the Discord screen.
All right,
if
Rye.
that's
Since
possible.
I don't know how long ago you snuck in here.
Just like 2 minutes ago.
Okay. So, quick refresh. We
I
introduced
can.
these two
It'd be cool if I could,
new
though.
people you see standing up on the platform there. One is an
Okay.
astral elf, dark skinned, and it kind of has like this blue
Okay. Nah, I'm gonna give up
astral
on that.
radiance around him.
Okay.
The other one is a 1 foot tall fairy fluttering in the air with wild, unkept red hair with yellow and orange highlights.
Okay.
But the thing that stands out that everybody notices first is that he is carrying a 4.5 foot tall great axe.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
And they just were throwing stuff at him to see, like, how is this bug carrying this axe? And he not only can carry it, he wields it very well and efficiently.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
And how long have they been here for? Like, did we just find this happening?
Yes.
I guess like how have I reacted so far? I guess.
All right. Well, what happened? Because Luna's not here today for the reasons that we all know.
Yeah.
She recruited these two to help with the mission, and she'd mentioned 2 other. Well, she had recruited a number of people. 4 of them stood out to you guys.
Okay. Okay.
These 2, and the 2 that will be the new council members to fill up the last of the rooms.
Okay.
Mentioning to her about this assassination attempt plot, she brought these 2 in right away to help with this, so she could go and continue to recruit or entice these other 2 to join the guild. So they were blindfolded, led here, and then we were just going through what they see when they see everybody. So if you would want to describe yourself and what they see in your character.
And just quick heads up, if you hear any just voices in the background, I'm holding the baby. I woke up from a nap. She kind of woke up upset from a nap, and so I'm like holding her right now, and I feel like kind of like in the snooze fest, but like she's like whenever she sees our dog.
Speaking of babies, look. I don't know if you're in stream, but I'm showing the calico baby kitty.
Oh my god.
That baby cute.
That's so
Aw.
cute.
So cute.
And yeah, I told these guys, but when I
That's
left for work
adorable.
this morning, we had three
Yeah.
kittens. They were born at like 1:30. When I got home from work, there was 4.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if she had one before she woke me up, and it was just hiding, or if she had one more after I left for work. I'm not sure. But now there's 4.
Oh. Aw. Oh my god, so cute. So cute. Okay. Well, congrats, Birdie, for being what I guess like a cat grandfather. I don't know what you want to call it, but
I'm a grandpa bird to a bunch of cats.
Yeah, grandfather.
I love it. So just if you hear like any like just like Sylvia, whenever she sees a dog, she's like dog. So if you hear that, I'm super sorry.
Aww.
Never
So
apologize.
Yeah, you don't
When you
don't
see-
apologize for your children ever.
Yeah.
Aw.
No, you good.
All right, well, thanks. So when you see Lavender, he, for anyone who would know, he again is an Asimar. He has again almost like his skin tone's a bit like a lighter, like a periwinkle, and his hair would be that darker purple, that lavender. And as you take a look at him, again, his irises are that golden hue that would just show some semblance of just some celestial-ish parentage down the line and whatnot. Normal height, average height, but I would say when you look at him, just the thing for anyone who is triggered by this, just that very subtle, irritating condescension about him.
All right. So yeah, that was all you missed was introductions, and now they were literally just starting their conversations back and forth.
Oh,
Okay,
I've been reading
God.
Firebug's axe. The things it can do if he rolls a
Don't-
1.
Don't. You shouldn't be looking at other people's stuff. That's metagaming.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
The meta pigeon.
That's a good word.
But yeah,
That's a no-no.
he's got a pretty cool axe. But we were gonna like display
Okay.
that later on, so don't say nothing.
Yeah. Okay.
All you know is that there's a little tiny fairy floating in the air, swinging a giant fucking axe.
Okay. Oh, wait, and someone was
Gotcha.
manhandling me?
Lon!
Did we get a description of the axe itself or just the character?
Just a character. Lon, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Holy fuck.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah, that's one for
6.
everyone.
Okay, so every one of you has an advantage roll
Oh,
to
sweet.
use sometime.
Okay. I'm going to write that
Because
down.
Lon just used subvantage to give every one of you guys an advantage roll.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alex, do you remember what advantage was?
Nope.
Thank you.
When you rolled a hit, you roll twice and take the higher number.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, or disadvantage. Lon, did you want advantage or
No.
disadvantage?
Advantage for everybody.
All right, I
Yeah.
figured as
Oh,
much, being that it's your team. So,
Yeah, bless.
but you never know. I could totally see Craig doing that and then giving everybody disadvantage, just
That
so
might
he can
come
make
later.
fun of you for missing. Am I wrong, Craig?
Possible, but I don't have money, so plausible but not possible, I think is how it should be said.
All right, so anytime you don't have advantage, you guys can use advantage and claim your subvantage. For those of you in chat who don't know, like it says below me there, bits give bitspiration, and subvantage can be used to give advantage or disadvantage to any player of your choice.
Dope.
You asked for a description of the axe. So this great axe.
I was curious what it looked like, yeah.
Okay. Alex, do you want to describe the axe, or would you like me to?
You can describe it.
Okay. The axe handle is a typical, half of wood. the
Oh, yo, what's up, T-Bone?
axe
How
head
you
is what
doing?
catches your attention.
We're in the
It does
middle
have
of a new
some runic
D&D
symbols
campaign.
on
We're
it,
just doing the
that
introductions
are
right now.
currently like.
And so far, we've just been like very excited about this fairy that can wield a really large axe. So that's where we're at right now in this campaign.
Faded and worn, but that's what those symbols look like.
I might have missed
As
something
of right
important
now,
about
that's
symbols,
all
but
you
that's
see.
okay. I'm just waiting kind of patiently for my turn because I want to just give everybody my drugs here. I'm just waiting.
All right, let's go kill somebody.
All right, so there's one vote to hit the road.
Did we get?
We need some
Have we really-
supplies.
I was saying, we've like confirmed all this with them though, right? Just making sure like we've spoken these two, right?
They know that they're here to do a mission to help you guys out and basically see if they're gonna fit in with the guild. They don't know the exact mission. But they know they're here to help with a mission, as like a trial.
Yeah. Okay. If possible, can I just like look at them? Can I just like the vibe, if
Look at
possible?
me.
Just get an inside check. What kind of like
Look at me.
vibe? Do you like when I look at them? Like, do I trust them? Do I think they're doing this
Ooh.
for money? Do I think
Yeah.
that this is a group of people who could backstab us? Can I do an inside check though, possibly?
Oh, an insight.
Yeah,
check.
but
That's
you know what?
good.
You don't even have to roll because they're not trying to deceive you. So
Yeah,
you
they
get
know. Oh, I'm totally here to
from
deceive.
looking at them, and your knowledge of just people in general,
Okay.
and as well as what Sil had told you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. You get the sense, especially, the bug flailing around a giant axe. You get the sense he can handle himself.
Okay.
The astral elf that you see,
That's me.
really stands out, and with that bluish aura, just looks powerful as hell to you. None of you guys have seen one of those before.
Oh,
Yeah.
tight.
Okay.
I'm like really
One
cool.
thing.
Yeah.
I kind of just go up and they just asked about the box.
Yep.
And I'm just kind of there like,
What's in the
kinda
box?
talk really nicely, and then I just like lick it,
Lick the box?
and I try to intimidate them.
Okay, so wait, are you
I'll
licking
try
the
anything
box or the
once.
ashes?
The
I'm really-
ashes.
Okay. That's what I
And
was
I try
going
to intimidate them. I have these piercing red eyes, and I just look at you, and I'm just like, I go from very nice to very
Oh,
kind
so
of
you put
angry, and I'm just like,
Let's see
lick
so
it.
here.
you put on your helmet.
I have my
I
helmet
don't
on.
think this box is
Alright.
gonna hurt me.
Well, earlier you said that when they saw you,
I
they
could
saw.
be wrong.
Yeah,
I could
I
be wrong.
forgot I had a helmet.
But should I go ahead and
All
lick
right,
the
so we'll
box?
say
What do
you
y'all
put it on.
think?
So
Should I lick this box?
Alex, Bug and Clamface, you see this person that had the
box
blonde
is
hair
this?
before when you were unblindfolded suddenly walks up. They are now wearing a
Let's see if I can
black
cast an
and dark
illusion about it.
steel helmet. It's got like the Viking style horns out of it.
I can cast a minor
Their
illusion.
face is completely gone when they put it on. It just looks like shadows on the inside of the helmet with two glowing red beady eyes.
Ooh, I know
You
what I'm
see
gonna
this
do.
character come up, and they just explained to you that box is the remains of
I'm
their
gonna
friend.
cast. I'm
And
not
he
gonna
is
spoil
now
it. If they make me
licking
lick the
the
box,
ashes.
I know what I'm gonna
I'm
do
not
already.
licking
It's all
it.
good. They
Oh, I
think
thought
they
that
got
was
me.
them
They
to
don't
lick
got
it.
me. They
Oh.
don't give a
Us
shit.
to lick
Not
it?
no, like I'm not
Oh,
talking
I
crap
thought you
about
said
it, but I'm just saying
So did I. was like, okay.
I'm like, whatever.
it's gonna get good.
Weirdo.
All right, so
Destroy the
who are you?
box.
Who
No,
are
I don't
you?
want to destroy it. I'm just gonna.
Correcting first.
I'll do something though.
The fairy.
All right, so Firebug, he looks at you and he says, "Lick it," and he holds out the box of ashes.
Oh,
How
it's
do
a
you
box
respond?
of ashes. Okay.
I tell him he can join those ashes if he don't quit it.
Ooh,
I tilt my head and I look back at you.
that's a great response.
And
Honestly.
I scoff. I just laugh. I start laughing. Like, psychotically laughing.
I'm glad this is getting heated
All right, so
up
he's
now.
just
Let's
like
go.
Joker laughing in front of you.
Let's go.
Are we
And I
talking
go back
Joker from the new
serious.
Joaquin Phoenix Joker, by the way?
Which Joker?
I don't know what that is.
I would
you-
actually in this scenario, I would picture it to be more the 70s Batman TV show Joker.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
But you can't see his
okay,
face
that's a good
because
one.
of the helmet.
Well, yeah, but the sound, the laughter sound.
You just want me to
Oh,
destroy the box of
just-
ashes. I think that would
I
piss
just start
everybody
laughing
off.
and I stop it just
You
immediately.
know, I don't
and
know
I'm
if
just
I'm
like,
ready
I'm
to
not
completely
joking.
give away
I'm
the
not
game
joking
here.
around.
You know, I want him to at least trust me a little bit.
All right, so he stops laughing and he pushes this box of ashes further into your face.
I throw the ashes and jump off the stage, I guess.
Flutter off.
Bye.
Yeah, fly.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, are we having a little fight here?
I guess.
I guess they are.
God, while this
they're
is
ready to
happening,
fight.
I'm just looking at the party to like see what kind of vibe they're getting because I'm like just kind of like ready to just jump between this. But what's the other like the rest of the party like? Are they
All
just
right,
finding this amusing?
so-
Are they like getting defensive?
I'm
I'm
amused.
seeing what the rest of the party's doing.
Kanta, Lilith, and Boar, how are you reacting to these guys about to fight?
Lil walks behind Amelia, just looking really smugly across. Still the mage had like a knife close by, and just kind of ready to provide backup if needed.
Okay, Boar, how are you reacting? You're looking at your fucking door again.
I'm over by my door. For the record, it is still a door. And since I'm running back and forth between this and Mom, I'm just not paying any attention to said fight happening.
Okay, so you're looking at the door.
No, I am looking at my door. This is my door. You stay the fuck away from it.
Is it still locked?
Ruh-roh.
Yes, it is.
How do you know? You didn't try to open it.
I have a very intimate connection with this door. I just know.
You don't want to try?
Door sexual.
The door. Ooh, a sexual door. Hold the door.
So, okay, so he's not going to
Hold
try
that
it.
door.
Question. Is me and Firebug and Clamface friends before this or anything?
Nope, you would have met on the walk here. Which was probably done pretty much with basically Sil, who's the player that's not here today. Just explaining a little bit about the guild, how it works. They're still fairly new. Explaining a little bit about this area that you're in now, so it wouldn't be a complete shock to you. Basic generalized stuff, but you guys didn't really make any connections beyond the fact that you're both the new kid at school. Kanta, how are you reacting?
Kanta's just grinning and grabs a dagger and puts a veil across his face so that all you can see are his eyes.
All right.
I have a feeling Kanta should pick up like an ale of grog or something as well and just enjoy the view. That's not a Kanta thing.
Lavender, there's your answers. That's how everybody's reacting.
Okay. Seeing this happen here, if I can, I'm going to say, all right, yep, you guys are all badasses.
Yo, they keep forgetting to call on me.
Just focus on the job. I'd rather not fight, the team up help here. Otherwise, we'll be hurt. We'll have fewer people, and this just won't go well.
You're asking for it.
You told her to lick ashes, dude. Dude, that's disrespectful all around, man. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, man.
It's the way to bond with a dead man.
It's initiation technique.
I think Lilith just sort of looks on and just at Lavender, just kind of just sighs and just. It's not a surprise coming from you, Lavender, but.
When she says that, I just roll my eyes. Sorry if you heard that. That's the baby. I just roll my eyes and I say, guys, like, let's just think of a bigger picture here. Why are we trying to start a fight with people who are trying to help us?
Yeah.
We're not starting a fight, we're initiating. but they apparently don't want to comprehend with us.
And
Listen,
plus,
daddy figure, you tried to pick a fight with me when I showed up last week.
Whoa.
exactly.
How many
I
fights
just
are
hear
they
the
trying to start?
Sylv, give me 1 sec. I'm sorry.
No
Sorry.
problem.
And plus, Lavender, we don't want anyone to backstab us this early. So, if you don't mind, if we have to fight, then
It'd be nice
we
to do a
will.
backstab.
And like,
Guys,
we'll
listen.
be-
Guys, listen. You clearly don't have experience how these organizations work. You need to start with the trust. You can't just bully someone into showing the respect. I want to think we're all equals here, and
Whoa.
honestly, I'm rather disappointed that you're trying to push someone into
Wow.
doing this or that. I mean, come on, like, if you're gonna bully them like this, you're gonna backstab more like that. People are way more vengeful.
What are you, my dad? I just give a little laugh.
Equal.
DM, I'm receiving great pleasure from that
God.
kumbaya speech.
Quite frankly, I don't give a damn about anyone's daddy issues here, but I do care about the mission being done. So, if you guys can maybe just kindly fuck off and we can just get on with this mission, that'd be
Ooh.
greatly appreciated.
Well, can I make one thing clear?
As she
Hi.
says it, I spit to the side and I look at her.
Whoa, nice.
Lovely.
All right,
As
a little
you may
respect
know,
there.
I tend to work on my own, and I've learned one thing. I am not afraid to cut a throat
take a
if I
stand?
need to. And she takes like
Ooh,
what she
shit.
had, like
Bee's
she
getting
has the mage
intense.
hand with a knife and just like aims it, like throws it towards like the nearest wall, like the dagger across the nearest wall, and then just points afterwards.
Just for record, I'm standing next to the nearest wall, so please be careful with your aim. You already killed me once.
Oh, wow.
Okay, you ever see those videos of like a child who says like, "Oh, I died here. I was, like this is where I was born." Why am I imagining that this is your character now?
It pretty much is.
Right?
Alex, quick question for you. Hearing all this and the dagger being thrown and this guy attempting to, or this woman attempting to make you lick ashes, are you getting mad? Your character?
I'm getting mad and I'm getting ready to leave because I came here to do a little mission and y'all aren't doing it. You're just trying to fight me.
You came here to be our chamber boy. You hush up.
All right, so
Is Byrdie, is Civ here too or no? Is still here too or no?
no, she pretty much dropped these two off in your guys' care and went to facilitate the relationships with the other two that you guys had discussed.
Okay.
The tiny faces.
Oh no. Okay, I got you.
So as Firebug here is explaining that he's just gonna fucking leave because this isn't what he's here for, he's gonna start to get angry. As he does, the runes on that axe begin to glow a deep crimson red, and the
That's cool.
head of the axe is suddenly engulfed in flames, as well as
Paradox
his head.
Systems. I
His
missed you
hair
in the
is
chat. I'm
now
sorry. I just now saw you. How you
living
doing?
fire. It's dancing like
JD
a
out
like
there.
a
Happy
fireplace
Saturday.
would,
How you doing,
his
Paradox?
hair is moving
you're
like
gone
the
already.
flames, and it's shooting off
Well, I'm sorry,
the
JD, I
little
missed
sparks.
you. I
Flame
don't know how
above
I
it.
missed that.
And so his face and his axe are inflamed.
What's the best version of Rotom? Because I got one.
Cantus
Yo,
steps up
what are
next
y'all
to
playing?
Amelia and places his dagger right next to her throat
Oh, snap.
and says, "Lavender's correct. We need them."
Whoa.
You see
After?
a mage hand floating above your head
Oh, here we go, the mage hand.
with a dagger in there.
Not concerned. And says, "After the mission, if you want to die fighting this bug, you're more than welcome to.
Oh,
You just
Pokemon
really go
Sword and
like,
Shield? Dude.
You
Yeah,
think?
I haven't played it in a while.
I'm gonna die fighting.
Are y'all
this.
picking up Scarlet or Violet when it comes out?
You won't have.
Let me know. I think I'm
I think I need
getting
your help.
Scarlet.
Oh, I do.
I think I'm getting Scarlet. Although
Good
I was
job.
kind of saying like Violet, so that way I could
God,
have
if I can
the
say-
Almost
one
a
that
joke,
everybody wants to
flashy
trade
look.
with, but I don't know.
Yes.
Scarlet just
Give a
makes
little
sense
chuckle.
too.
When they're talking, I would just say, frankly, I know I need all of your help, and you know, I know there have been some issues. If I can just walk up a little bit, try to, if able, get just between the conflict. I would even go so far as to bring my hand out to the closest one and just say, "I'm Lavender. This is how things usually are here, but I think after time we're kind of like the Suicide Squad of the Dungeons and Dragons world." I don't say that part, obviously, but I
Right.
do put my hand down. I say I'm Lavender, though.
Okay. Clampface, are you reacting to any of this, or are you just taking it in?
All right.
Winter Pie?
I think
got some
Grandpa had
shit.
quickly go grab a cardigan.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I just noticed it in chat, so.
Also, was the mage hand the thing that like roped me earlier?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. The mage hands do
Did I
a lot
get
of
called on
groping.
and I wasn't here for it finally?
Groping.
Damn it.
Welcome back.
Been waiting this whole damn time.
What is groping?
Like
Unwanted.
fondle, man,
feeling.
handle, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Usually under the connotation of unwanted physical touch.
okay, yes.
Belmash reincarnated
We don't
into
touch
your very
us.
own
Oh,
hands.
Actually, you know what? We're gonna rename mage hands to Belmash hands.
Bell mash hands. Okay, cool.
No.
Oh boy.
Why?
Positivity, how
Why?
you
Because
doing?
Belmash was the one who
You're
started
so
the whole let's
handsome.
grope
Oh, you're
everybody
too
thing.
kind. Thank you, thank you. Happy Saturday, Positivity. What do you got going on in your world?
That we
What's
don't
happening? What's
sexually
your Saturday
grope people.
doing? I'm just waiting to get like kind of into this.
Birdie,
They,
have you ever watched Suicide Squad though?
I don't know if they've like.
Yes, I have.
Oh,
That's
now we're
just,
talking
like,
about other
legit,
stuff.
like the vibe I get from all.
I'm still standing on the gallows. I'm just trying to get down. I want to give everybody some drugs. I don't think I like got a turn. I just keep getting overlooked, but that's okay. My character is a chaotic neutral, for crying out loud. So I'm going to be as Q as possible from Star Trek. Here's my commandments. Feel free to take a look at them if you'd like. But I'm just over here waiting.
I'm not gonna make it on my own.
Let's see how this goes.
So you're sticking together for your own self-interest, and
Super Smash Brothers.
within the
Trying,
group,
Aloe. We
there's
trying. How you doing, Aloe
everybody-
SD? Cheers, cheers.
there are bonds forming that we can see. But I mean, it's only been
It's not Friday anymore, though.
not even a
Just
week
by
since
the
you guys
fact that
left.
these
It ain't
two
Friday
people
yet.
solid up in blindfolds,
But
I'm
yeah,
assuming
don't
they
steal
like
my sunshine
bondage.
now. Positivity. I hope that maybe like I,
I mean,
can
that's an assumption.
do something here.
Or
soon.
you could. I mean, Syl did say she
I'm just waiting
blindfolded
to
them, so
move.
they
I'm trying to
wouldn't
get
know
off
how
the
they got
gallows over
here.
here.
But if
Still, like,
Let's see here. Yo, Cuner. What Pokemon should I name after you? Ooh, that's a good question. Let me think on that.
Stop.
Sorry.
You
You're
have
it is kind of true,
fanatics.
though.
Let the
You're
one make a
eight,
goddamn
though.
forever.
I'm accidentally
Isn't your
toggling
character
in and
like
out of
8?
stuff over here. Let's see here. In Pokemon Sword and Shield,
You
which
child
character
molester?
should I
Why are you
be?
sexualizing a child?
Whoa. What did I get
I think he's
into
actually
here
2,
now?
if I
I'm just trying to get
remember
off this gallows.
No, your character. Well,
Okay.
your character is
Pokemon I
about
should
to
be.
turn the human equivalent.
Let's see. Pokemon I should be. Let's be. I'm trying to remember Sword and Shield. Which ones were in that game specifically? Oh, Scyther. I'll be Scyther. Scythe. Give me Scyther if you don't mind. Shoot me a picture. Let me know.
It's close enough. It's like
Okay.
doing a porn on my 18th birthday.
Oh.
Same thing.
Oh wow. They're still talking about it over here.
Okay, fair enough.
This
All
is
right.
a PG-13 show. They're over here talking about
Clampface,
porn and shit.
are you reacting
Alright.
to any of this, or are you just watching it all happen?
I'm just here.
What is your character doing through all this?
Who is he talking to?
He is back, right?
Oh, yo, was that for me?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Right. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'm Clamface. I'm resuming character now. I'm amused. All of you just seem so riled up over here. I finally descend from the gallows, and I just want to cheer everybody up. Here's some stuff that I have, and I hand out a little package to everybody, and I instruct them if they want to inhale it, they can. That's up to them.
Hi, as he's doing this,
just everybody needs to calm down.
He seems vaguely familiar to you. You've seen him before.
Oh, really?
You recognize him from when you were selling your oregano.
Oh, okay.
You guys visited a lot of the same areas of the city together. You recognize him as another drug dealer.
And would you have said like we're on like friendly terms though, or like rivals, or?
Ooh.
Neither. I would say you guys have both seen each other.
Okay.
But that's it. No interactions have taken place.
I think she's friendly enough because you can't get high of her own stash.
That's fair.
Life advice.
Don't act like you know Lavender's life. I would say though,
You're
with
like
my hand out, like as he like descends, I'm just like, wait, and by your characters, you say like Clamface, all right?
That is my name.
I would say as you descend, I'm like, wait a second, Clamface. It's been a bit. I didn't realize to see someone in the same profession here.
Cooner Pie, you two, just like I told Wright, you recognize him. You know, the same street corners, same alleyways.
Sure.
You know what he was doing, but there was never any, like, animosity or even generosity shown between the two of you.
Sure, I internally recognize him, but as I speak to Lavender, oh yeah, hey, what's new? I
just take the packet if you're handing. I'm just like, a lot's new. Doing this instead of selling the dust, the spice. But as you can see, different profession. And I look back. I look back at just a bit of the animosity happen. I'm like, and I get a little closer. And I just whisper and I say, same kind of reaction from some people though.
All right, so Clam Dust does hand everybody.
Enjoy, y'all. I hope it brings you pleasure.
What's everybody doing with their little baggie they get?
Mine's going in my pocket.
Lil just sort of looks on to like.
If anything, I'm distributing the drug right now, so this is good.
Like, what is this?
It's all about distribution, and you have to have people doing the job for you. So if anything, I'm kind of turning them all into glorified drug dealers if they give it out.
Cooner Pie, it's going to be called Afroprol. Afroprol. Yeah.
Okay, it's Afroprol is what it is. I wanted to name it myself.
I discussed it and just kind of with the mage has
sword, just I gotta make a note of what
just
my
kind of
drug
looks
is
on
now. I got told what my drug is.
You shouldn't really be giving me this stuff.
I want to name it Clams. I thought I even named it already.
And then just kind of like looks off.
Let's see.
What's everybody else doing with their baggies? Oh, sorry.
I just wasn't kind of disgusted. Then carry on.
Okay.
Can I throw it on the fire thing?
Hey, hey DM, just a point of contention. Is it too late for me to name the drug? Because it did. It has narrative tie-ins. I swear.
Oh, okay. Nope. Absolutely.
I'd like to name it Clams.
Clams. Okay, it's called Clams.
Thank you.
So we're gonna rewind a bit. It's called Clams. Fast forward back now.
Oh, can I throw it onto the fire, boy?
You want to throw your drugs at the fire fairy?
It's rude. At the fire fair. I thought like into the fire. Hopefully. You know, like throw it away. I'm like, wow, that'd be really fucking rude, but that's not what they did. So I appreciate that.
So you throw it into the flames. Clamface, does
Oh, he
it
did.
react to the flames? Does it change colors? Does it fizzle? Does it have any chemical reaction or anything like that to the fire, or does it just burn like any
Yeah,
object would?
I'm glad you asked. So it emits a loud sound that sounds very much like moaning and pleasurable, and it goes on way too long.
Nice.
I was waiting for him to say something. So you guys just hear just going on for, we'll say, like a full minute and a half. Louder than anything you guys can speak over.
Okay.
I just started laughing.
I'm going to make eye contact with everyone during this to see what their reaction is and give them the most awkward smile ever.
There we go.
I'm just laughing, and I look back at Lilith to see if they are laughing.
Lil's just like confused because she hasn't really heard anything like this before.
Oh, the moment I look at you and I see that, I just stop laughing.
Okay.
Kanta, how are you reacting to the moans?
He just nods his head and places the package in his pouch.
Okay.
Save it for later. If you know what I mean.
Reacting to the moans coming from your head flames?
Okay.
Firebug? Alex?
I take the bag and then I throw it inside the
Tessie.
fire too to make it last longer.
Bueller?
Okay. So
Yeah, what's up, Eric?
the length of these
Cheers,
moans
cheers.
has
Happy
just
Saturday.
doubled.
We're in the process
Oh,
of doing a D&D
I slowly
campaign. We're
start
never going to
walking
leave this
away,
room. We're not ever
trying to
going to
get
leave this
Lily to
room,
come
I don't
with me.
think. I'm going to get everybody pretty high
Um,
on
Why,
drug dealer.
why are you trying to take Lily with you,
sell,
huh?
but I
Because
have
he
just
just
given
heard all
away
those
for free a
moans.
package of clams.
Alright, well, I guess that's one
called
way
clams.
to
It's real cool.
break
Everybody
up a little
loves
quarrel.
it. Somebody threw it in fire and it made a really loud moan sound. It was
I think-
awkward
I'm
for a
just
minute.
straight up walking
That's
away.
what's going on so far. I think I've recapped for the most part.
Yeah, Lil
I'm
just
here
like
with a bunch of other
joins
people.
and having that same mentality.
There's no need
We're
to
gonna go to the
recap
door.
everybody's personalities, all right?
Go to
If
the
I haven't.
You'll
I'll go
figure
in
them
my
out as we
door.
go here.
No, we're going to the door to meet with you.
Okay, I'll move to the
Okay,
door.
that's okay. Yeah,
So I haven't really talked to you yet, so I was like,
Alright,
Is
so
this the same
the
place?
tension has broken in the air because
Okay.
everybody is either incredibly having an incredible fit of laughter from these awkward sexual noises, or they are probably extremely turned on after hearing those awkward sexual noises.
Yeah.
But anyway, you all notice that the tension in the air just feels
Oh, I see
lighter
what
after all
happened
that.
here. That's true.
If possible, after that,
I'm gonna slowly
I
move
would
to
say the other person I haven't spoken to yet, like the pixie, if they're still in the same stance, I would like, if possible, go to them and just say, hey, I'm really sorry about all that went down.
I
give
kind of
you
want to
my
grab a
word,
drink first before.
You know,
going.
we want to flourish here with nothing.
Can we hear this conversation by the door?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
we're
feel
just
like that's a
staring
little
at the
better.
door all, I guess.
door is door.
Or we're all door sexual now.
Hold the door.
Firebug, after throwing your bag in there to make those moans last longer, are you more relaxed now and less on edge, or are you still?
Okay,
is your
that should be
character still
everybody
on
so
edge
far.
about
We're all
everything?
kind of spread out right now here.
No, I'm more relaxed now. And
Alright.
Okay.
I'm ready to get on with the mission that we were supposed to be doing.
It's
All right,
fantastic.
so
yeah,
the
me too.
fire, his hair returns back to his normal, unkept, hair that looks like fire, but it is no longer actual physical flames. And same thing with the axe blade, the runes blink out, and the little bit of fire that was around there has died down.
Okay. So what now?
Quick question: were we planning to go immediately now to do this job, or?
As long as you left,
we spent an hour just doing
it's
this
about
introduction.
early afternoon right now, let's say
waiting.
2 o'clock.
Yo, what's
as
up,
long
Aloe?
as you
Yeah,
left
cheers. Thank you for the follow. How you doing? What's going on your
mid-morning
Saturday?
Tomorrow,
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
you will get to the chosen
I got you, homie.
site.
Cheers.
Approximately, what did we say, 12 hours before the general should be arriving there?
Edit clip tiles. It's all good.
Around that.
Yeah,
you do you. You
give or
just
take,
clip
but
away,
knowing the
Nick.
path he's
Clip
taking
away to your heart's
and the
delight
information
over there.
that you guys
I hope
have
you're doing well.
all
Okay.
received together, when you put it all together, you figure if you leave mid tomorrow morning, you should be at the ambush site about 12 hours before General Attilia.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's get it
just
going.
remind me here. So I'm just trying to think.
Yeah,
real
we're
quick.
still on introductions right now.
The rooms we have here, you can only access them with a ringer, right?
Correct.
So there wouldn't
Nick's
be
all
any
hyped on the
rooms,
intros.
quote
Well,
unquote,
there you
right?
go.
Or...
Yeah, that's where all the action has
there
been so far. Is just the introductions here.
If we go back to the sleeping quarters.
Okay.
There is these beds in the back, which are for the general members.
Gotcha.
Okay.
They each have their own chest. There's no magical locks, but they can be locked.
How do I get in there?
But they don't have the nice fancy rooms like you guys do.
Yeah, I want a fancy room.
We're not worth that, so.
I would then say, hey, so I know we're gonna leave tomorrow. I can show you where your rooms are, and then if you want to come back here, I'm trying to get into practice of doing a tad bit of bartending and cooking and whatnot every evening. Have some semblance if you guys are feeling anything, but I can show you your rooms are a while, if that's cool with you guys.
Cool. I'm trying to find where my character is right now.
Clamface and Firebug, do you accept his invitation?
I accept.
Alright, I'll put you there, and I'll put you there.
Okay, it was I didn't have control over it. Never mind. I'm over here freaking out. Where's my
Alright,
marker?
so he brings...
How do I
you
do
guys
this?
can move yourselves, but...
Yeah.
He brings you here.
Okay, thank you.
He shows you this area. What happens is you're exiting through the door in the top or the northern part of that circular room you were in.
Okay.
You descend down 3 or 4 steps.
I'm chilling out in the lounge.
And you see a long hallway in front of you with a hallway going out in either direction.
Gotcha.
As you walk down that hallway, you get to basically what we would think of like a restaurant booth. It's a table with
well, that is one of the tenants right here, you know.
Bench seating surrounding it.
I have to look for it.
There are
you shall
a number
pursue
of beds
pleasure.
to your right.
I'm just living by my commandments right now, all right? These are my rules. These are the laws in place by D&D. I must
would it have just been
follow
me
them.
walking in the back, or would
neutral,
anyone else have a company during that, or?
Did anybody else go with him?
No, there's a door. My door. That needs attention.
Boar is still looking at his door.
Yeah, we're also just looking at the door, and after 5 minutes, I'm just gonna so, what's so special about this door?
Captain, did you follow Lavender?
No.
Okay, so yeah, it's just you and the new guys.
Do you remember all the food you guys gave me and that I took right in front of your face when I first got here?
No.
Yeah.
If you look on the bottom right of the door, outside of the frame, you'll see it all in a little hole in the wall. It's my stash.
What stash?
I like that.
Of food.
Yeah. It's a food
But I don't know why you wouldn't stash it in your room. But I like the way you're
this
thinking.
is closer to where we all gather.
Cool.
Okay, there.
Dope.
So Lavender, yeah, it's just you and the 2 new guys. Looks like Clamface has taken his seat at the table.
I've made myself very comfortable.
Are you naked?
Okay. I would have said
Slightly.
while we're walking, if possible, I probably would have just like told them some background information about this or that, because I figure like since Still like brought them here, she probably filled them in. But just like going over like how like this was connected to like the prison, I would just say how like how I was thrown in. I wouldn't even talk about anyone else, because like I would still think that's like not my place. But I would talk about how like I was thrown in, like how we like got here and whatnot.
Are you telling them it was part of your plan to be here?
I'm not gonna tell them. I'm gonna kind of like just leave it a bit vague, but just like give them some background information, if that makes sense.
All right. So basically, Lavender is telling you that everyone you see except for the snake guy, the Yonti, they were in prison.
Whoa.
They broke out. They escaped through a series of tunnels, which led them into the sewers, which led them here.
Okay.
Are you telling them how you're related to this place?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell them that.
Yeah, give me
And
some
I'll also
background,
tell them
dude.
that like I literally got thrown in here. I was only in for like 2 weeks, and as I look at Fatface, I'm like, yeah, for selling some of the and I do air quotes, the pixie dust, which is hilarious because it wasn't even that. But that's actually why I was thrown in here. I just kind of like laugh as I say that, and then just how like I'm connected to all this and whatnot, like with like grandfather and sister and stuff.
So what Lavender's explaining to you is the fact that his grandfather was originally a member of the organization that used to run this place. Clamface, he mentions that his grandfather was a member of the Shadowed Soul. Being you're from the city of Vanderhall, and especially with your ties to the criminal world, you know that was a group of high level criminals. Like they had their hands in everything. Picture like the mafia movies about the mafia in the 40s. Like
Right.
nothing happened that they weren't a part of. Your general background of this city, you know that these guys reigned undeterred for a long time, up until approximately 25, 30 years ago, when some vigilantes showed up and started cleaning up the criminals.
My reaction so far to a lot of Lavender's conversations, I have feigned interest, but this I show very, like, I am very, very interested in all of that backstory, and I am very intrigued.
Okay. And you're not hiding that fact, right? Like, you're letting it just...
I can't hide it. I'm gleefully excited that he's sharing all this information with me.
Firebug, you got that same information, but you don't know about the Shadowed Soul. You're not from this continent, let alone this city.
I'm making notes over here because, like, if I ever come back and do this, there could be another storyline.
A member
I'm
of
an
this
astral
society.
elf. I have
they were called the Shadowed
some ties
Soul
to the underworld as well.
But that's it. You don't really know what
the
they
shadow, like thievery, rogues gallery, like whatever this crime syndicate thing is, I have ties to as well. I'm seeing that
I
there
would
could
probably
be,
like add this.
you know,
as we
I
get
might
here,
have
like,
use of lavender down the road. So,
I'd say so.
Very much intrigued, but I would
like,
look at it like he's the Jean-Luc Picard to my Q right now. You know what I mean? So I see his importance, but I also I'm gonna have fun playing with him.
What do you guys like to do for fun? Clamface and Firebug, he's asking you both.
Oh, apologies. I like to drink and be merry, and spend time with people and have authentic relationships.
So you like orgies?
In so many words.
I just keep hearing like a voice like interjecting that couldn't possibly be here. It's so weird. Oh wait, no, that's just Sylvia crying. Sorry about that.
Firebug, are you responding? Alex? Did we lose Alex?
Uh-oh, we might have lost somebody right now.
He's muted.
Dead.
Dead.
Alex.
Luna's coming.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I figured you didn't see the chat, so I'm just letting you know.
No, I've got that hidden behind stream chat.
Sorry,
Burnus.
making
We can
notes
also
right
just
now.
save
Bear
it.
with me.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. Lavender was just explaining to you, that everybody that you've met in here, besides
I got
the
dice I
snake
wanna roll.
person, was thrown in jail. They escaped jail. They went through some secret tunnels into the sewers, and then they ended up here. He was
Got me
explaining that
thinking,
his
maybe I need to create a
grandfather
little,
was a
hop
member
thing
of
for
the
that.
Shadowed
Shake,
Soul
roll those dice, Keener Pie.
that used to.
You just tell me.
claim
You
this
just tell me
place as
later
their
on
lair.
throughout the thing. If you want to hear the
That
dice
name in
roll,
itself means nothing to you because you're not from this continent or even this.
we let them roll
let
around
alone
here,
this
baby.
city.
It's the real kind. They like got the little
And then
click
he
kind
asked
of dice, but
what
I
kind
got
of
the
things
rolly
you're
kind of
into
dice
for
right here.
fun.
Yeah, it's the little things.
He's basically hitting on you.
Okay. Ooh, wow.
That what?
Who's hitting on who?
I'm not hitting on you. I'm trying
No,
to be.
I
I'm
was
trying
just-
to be friendly.
I was just trying to beat my brother to his wise ass comment.
Listen, you can be friendly by hitting on somebody, or vice versa. They
I,
work.
okay,
I
I'm
am a.
I'm trying
They
to-
work with their
I think
motto
I'm
of
a
hands.
warlock, technically.
Or
I'm trying to establish
Let's
a very
take a look
thin
here.
layer
That's a
of
good
trust
question.
here.
Yes.
I'm not trying to
Here
do
you
that.
go. Yeah, warlock 2.
No. He basically showed you this area.
There you go. I'll hook you up with it.
You're seeing all these beds, this table. He said this is where you guys can sleep. If we elect to
Bamboozle King's like,
initiate you
"Secret
fully
tunnel!"
after this
Is there a secret tunnel?
trial and you elect to stay,
there
this
a way
would
for
be
me to
your
use it?
sleeping quarters. You can
Where you
pick a
see a secret
bed,
tunnel, you
etc.,
tell me.
etc. And then he asked what you like to do
I like
in your
to,
off time.
I like to sleep, drink, and then kill people if I got to.
There you go.
I
Pretty
don't
straightforward.
really like that blonde dude that was up there. He was pissing me off.
Which blonde dude?
We definitely have a bit of. I think everyone here just has a little bit of a different just a different view for things, and I know a few of us definitely rub each other the wrong way. So
Oh,
I mean,
I like
you know,
everybody.
But we do like to rub
Who
each
would
other.
who would act that way?
we're all effective. We're all effective, and honestly, when it comes to it, like I think things still work pretty well. But I am sorry about that whole thing. I
No need to apologize.
always feel like
it's okay.
just like aggression like that. Like if it was me, I feel like I'd want to like kill the person who's trying to like humiliate me more than like trust
Whoa.
them. In my opinion.
It's gonna be okay.
Clamface and Firebug, you were explained by Luna when she recruited you, or sorry, by Syl when she recruited you, that this motley crew of individuals here, they are by no means a family or a tight-knit crew. They are just all happen to be in the same place at the same time when an escape happened.
Wow.
And they have stayed together because
Okay.
all for their own reasons, but it's basically safety in numbers.
Gotcha.
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 And for some of us, it's
Everybody's
murder.
wanted.
Brothers Ultimate is for good boys and girls.
Chris,
Everybody
thank
that
you so
escaped,
much.
which
My
would
name's
be everybody
Chris
you've
also.
met
Cheers.
other
Great
than
name. Great name.
the Yonti that's always butting into conversation. Yeah, though they all have, not only are they wanted and they're being watched for, they all have bounties on their heads as well.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
So maybe just maybe I
Well,
could throw somebody to the wolves at some
I would
point.
say Firebug was wanting to know where he's sleeping and where the rum's at.
So a little backstory. I'm an astral
I would say
elf.
after I like saw this.
I don't really require a lot of sleep. I only need 4 hours, so we're gonna party tonight. I'm gonna be up. I'm gonna be drinking. I'm gonna be hanging out. Maybe if some people are trying some clams, maybe things might happen. Who knows? But that's kind of where I'm at on that front.
With that, are you guys gonna follow him back out to the bar?
I sure will. I only require 4 hours of sleep.
All right. So you're there. You're gonna just kind of float above the bar. Lavender's there.
Oh, that's the bar.
You guys are still looking at your door.
Yes, the door codes.
No, they're looking at my door.
Kanta, are you doing anything?
What door goes to the place where we sleep?
Alcanta is. Just
That was
Yeah, probably just have a party
straight
at the
up the door
tavern.
to the
That's what I'm
north.
talking about.
Oh.
If you go all the
I
way
only
up to
need
the top
4
of the
hours
map,
of
you'll see
sleep,
the
so
stairs
we're gonna get
leading
into
down
some
in the
shit.
middle.
Maybe I can like trick them
That
into
light
going
up
a little
that way.
bit. Maybe we
I'm
like
sorry for
get
interrupting.
somebody to
I
do something
kinda
silly
just walk over
for my amusement,
to them.
not theirs.
To the
I
bar?
could like conjure
Yeah,
up
to
some
the bar.
shit
I'm
too.
just
Like
kinda
I've
like, is there
got
any
some
equipment
illusionary
you
type
guys need?
abilities, so I want to bust that out at some point here. We'll see what happens.
Do you guys need any equipment or anything?
Yeah, I
don't
mean,
need
if you're
nothing.
giving some stuff out, I'll take it. What you got?
What do you need?
What
Fuck
do you have?
drug dealers.
I don't know what you said.
He asked what you have.
I mean, I just said, what do you want? I can basically, as long as there's a blueprint, I can make it.
Could you make me some rope?
Can I make rope, Birdie?
You can certainly try.
God, I don't mean to interrupt quick. Lavender's just at the bar making a drink, whatever. I just stepped away for a few, just to change the baby. So just that's what I'm doing. Just but I'll be back.
Okay.
in a minute.
Chill.
Hi, Mama.
So I just kind of take some material and I'm gonna try to make 2 pairs of rope.
Cool.
Okay.
Before I do that, I will ask anybody else if they want something. I have enough weaponry, and armor can be made.
Oh, armor can be made?
I'll even have some plate
I've got like
armor.
leather
if that is-
armor.
Anybody can wear that, so I'll just put that down there.
I don't think I can wear plate armor.
So he's
Let's
asking
take a
that to
look here.
everybody. So if anybody wants
I'm
plate armor
class
or weaponry,
12.
he has some.
I don't think I can even have wear armor.
We cannot wear armor.
Damn it. Okay.
I don't know. I'm armor class 12. I don't really know if I need any armor right
Well,
now.
you can make armor?
I can certainly try.
What makes you want to do armor? Or make armor?
What do you mean? Oh, you do not know.
Yeah, they
let's
just
look
got here.
in
Oh,
my
can I answer? I have a good
room.
answer. I have a good answer. Let me answer.
Oh, you're not here.
Come on. It'll be funny. Trust me. You want to
You're
hear
at,
this?
you're at your
Oh
door.
boy.
Yeah, you're at the
He was
door.
very excited.
Everybody
to
gives
answer.
armor who dies.
But you don't even know in character, so.
Whoa. I think
Yeah,
that was
your
some
character
meta.
doesn't even know the answer to these questions because you weren't here for that either.
Much like my
You just
real
got
life,
here
I don't know
yesterday.
anything. I just go on impulse.
Oh, is this rope gonna
We
like
know
kill
this.
me or some shit?
Yeah.
I better not be
I
pissed.
just kind
I'm gonna
of,
be
I
upset.
just kind of like hang over the table a little, and I'm just like, well, let's just say my room had a lot of blueprints and armory.
Interesting.
I was gonna I think Lilith was just walked over like a couple seconds after Amelia and just kind of sits on the table just sort of listening in.
Cool.
I
Okay,
still
so
have
you're-
my knife behind me, by the way. My mage
Sitting
knife.
like back here behind everybody, but close enough to listen.
Yes.
Okay.
It wasn't glass.
And I'll throw it out there that I'm watching intently, slightly amused as things are being crafted, but I accept nothing. You know, I'm just there.
Okay. While this is going on, you do see Lavender doing his. As Lavender would describe it, the typical bartender thing. He's cleaning glasses, but he has poured everybody a drink.
Okay. We're drinking. We're hanging out.
I
Appreciate
do
that.
not take the drink. I still do not trust it.
Oh.
Alright, so Firebug's down there, like climbing up his cups to get to the top so he can drink.
Wait, God.
I do kind of warn him. I do kind of warn him that it could be
Cool.
poisoned.
Birdie, I'm literally interrupting Diaper Flow to quickly say, can I roll performance to see how cool I look? Making
You
drinks?
sure?
He's like,
You, of course you can.
This is the only time
He's
I
pretty
actually have
hyped about
rolled
this.
well, and then I roll for performance. The actual thing's just mediocre.
Okay.
I thought exactly.
It has been a thing. He's looked really cool making everything he's made behind the bar, but none of it's been special. But he's looked fucking amazing doing it.
Yeah, I
Hey,
am
that's
just
cool.
waiting for the day. But yeah, I want to see how you roll.
Yeah, so give me
If you want to finish
more.
the baby, we can roll for this when you're done.
Yeah, okay. Thanks,
Totally up
yeah.
to you, but take
All
care,
right, yeah,
Sylvia.
thanks. All right, gracias. All right, yeah, okay, cool.
Trying to do a battle trick. And if he doesn't roll right, he drops
Do a
the
battle
bottle.
trick.
That's exactly what he's doing. But so far, he's looked really cool. Like even when he's been cooking, but it comes out like it's edible food.
Hey, Byrdie, I'm
Hi,
here.
Sel.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm okay.
You haven't missed much. We just did introductions.
Yeah, we've been here for the
Been here
introduction
for
stage
like
for a second.
what, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
So you weren't here when we described the two members, but your character would already know this because she's the one who brought him here.
Oh.
One of them is a 1 foot tall fairy.
Oh, cute.
With unkempt red hair with yellow and orange highlights.
Male or female or?
Male.
While they're recapping real quick, let me drop a little shout out to Byrdie. Byrdie's the one who's the DM for this situation. We're hanging out together with Revitalize, Starabee, Toasty for Life, Aloe, Bird of Prey, Citizen One, and that's Luna Moth, aka Lulu Moth, that just popped back in. We're still in the introductory phase right now. We're just kind of waiting around. I'm a ancestral elf warlock level 2, deceptive. I have a high charisma. I have a high intelligence, you know. I'm also a drug dealer. I deal out a substance called clams. We'll get into that. It is a extremely euphoric high, but using too much clams will create a hard, like, crustaceous, coral-like substance on your face. And I think you probably all know what that means. So either way, that's my character. My character's name is Clam Face, and I'm excited to get this opportunity to do the D&D session with Byrdie. I've been talking about it with him for forever, and this is the first time we could make the stars align on it. So let's hop back into it.
You guys are walking through the caves and the tunnels on their way here. Clamface and Firebug, who you recruited, are
chilling out, hanging out,
blindfolded, so they can't get here because they're still, trial members.
So am I alone with them?
During this flashback, yes.
Real quick, I'll be right back.
Okay.
So you ask, how is this possible?
Trying to find the nearest plug.
He's gonna tell you it's pure strength, and he's going to hand you the axe.
Okay, they're talking first.
As he does it, it's gonna like pull you to the floor as you grab it, because it's as heavy as a regular axe. But
are these characters? They're not here right now. You're speaking for them.
Well, I'm just telling you what's going on in the flashback in your head.
Oh, okay. Well, like the fairy character is someone here.
Yes, these guys are here.
Oh,
we are here. We are now.
But as he picks up the axe back up off the ground there, he does say, and there's a little bit of fairy magic involved.
Wow.
So it's a combination of strength and magic is what you know.
Okay.
But Alex, say hi.
Hey.
That's Firebug. And you know Cooner Pie.
Hey, Luna.
Is the other one that you were walking with.
Okay.
Who is the first astral elf that anybody on this continent has seen.
Pretty cool, huh?
Oh.
You recruited him from a back alley where he was selling clams, which is an inhalable drug.
Oh.
He has...
Pretty dope.
It was dark gray skin? Like ashy gray skin, right?
Yeah, fairly accurate.
but he does radiate this like blue astral aura about him.
Bluish gray. I feel like we would kind of relate, cause I'm a Shatter Kai, which is pretty rare as well.
Yes, and you guys have the same type of skin tone and features.
Yeah.
Your skin's a little bit of a lighter, more of a pale gray. But yeah, you guys, like physically, you guys have a lot of the same features.
As Clamface, I would say that there's not a lot of other beings out there that I would let kidnap me.
Oh.
Wow, he'll let anyone tie him up. I mean, blindfold them.
Right.
No.
So was it willing then?
Somewhat.
Nice.
It can't be kidnapping if it's willing, right?
Role play.
Semantics, yeah.
But yeah, that's where we are. That's your flashback for your introduction to these characters.
Wait, can I just ask something?
Yes.
So they were kidnapped, right?
No, we're just using that term loosely because they had blindfolds on when they were led here.
If I would have actually legit been kidnapped, I would have had a completely different stance with the whole lick the ashes thing. So
right.
I would have taken. I would have been like, yeah, dude. You know what? Okay, that's why I had to ask.
No, we're just using that term because they were kidnapped, so they wouldn't know the way to get to your
blindfold.
Right.
Yeah.
But we agreed to go.
Right. You guys came here under the guise of there's a mission.
Our own will.
There's a group of fellow criminals. Still, the other thing is you recruited Firebug as he was being a firebug and lighting things on fire. He's an arsonist.
I do like how Firebug is a smaller circle. It's
I think I also have fire abilities. So
there's another common bonding ground.
Wow.
Yeah, it's my new best friend.
Wow.
So you come back into lair and everybody was just sitting down around the bar to discuss the plans. And Rye, are you done taking care of Sylvie?
Yeah, can I roll?
Yes.
To see how cool or not cool I look, please.
Oh, okay. Roll away.
I'm sorry.
Do that roll thing.
Okay, so I'm doing this on my phone. It's a little wonky.
Okay.
So it's the 15. Okay.
I have a hard time hearing Rye. I got him on like 94 here.
That's pretty good. It's not as good as your other rolls, but it's pretty good. So you may not be doing like the triple flips with the glasses and cups and whatnot.
Oh, I would have liked to have seen that.
But it still looks pretty snazzy the way he's doing it. The new guys, you're fairly impressed. You know, he's rolling he's got these like clay mugs that he's rolling down his arm and then catching in his hand underneath the taps of the keg.
Definitely.
Filling up
3 throws
some with
in the
wine,
air.
some with ale,
right,
some
catch
with
it
grog,
behind the back.
and he is passing them around
bartender stuff
to whoever's taking what.
Maybe that's a stream, is just watching Kieran Pie try to throw 3, triple flips in the air or something.
Super Smash Brothers.
You never know.
For good boys and girls.
I'm not saying no. I'm not saying it could never happen.
Go
Citizen, it's awesome getting a chance to play this with you. Cheers out there. I hope you're doing well.
Kind of
thank
warn
you.
everybody that they could be poisoned.
Oh, okay.
That's ridiculous. I've known Lavender forever. And here, just give me a cup.
Oh,
I do say
a sign of
I'm
proof.
like, only Amelia, so you guys are all good. And I'm laughing and joking as I say that. I'm just like, ha ha ha, no, only Amelia.
Alright, chat, there's kitten number 2.
Oh, that is a cute cat.
Oh, Luna, you weren't here. Guess what? When I got home from work, there was a 4th kitten.
No way!
Yeah, so there's now 4.
Oh my god!
Yes, usually 4 comes after 3.
This is true.
This one is all black.
Oh.
So I showed the calico one earlier. I don't think she's gonna let me have her right now.
Oh, it's okay.
Can I have this one? Just for, yeah? Okay. Oh, here you go, Luna. You didn't see this one.
I can't see it now because I don't have your stream open. I'm on my phone. Sorry.
Oh, okay. No worries. Well, I talk to you all the time anyway. I'll send you more pictures anyway. Hi, Mama.
For kittens
So,
that
yeah,
randomly appear on
that's where we
stream.
are.
Go check out Byrdie.
Lavender's pouring drinks, and you guys can discuss your plans.
I take the whole poisonous thing seriously, and I throw it over Lavender.
Wow.
Okay.
Aggressive.
Who is that? Is that
Amelia.
Fire?
Oh, who's what?
Who's throwing it?
Amelia.
Oh, okay.
Just a reminder before you guys start talking strategy again, like you're gonna do.
Here's the map, y'all.
The idea with all the information you
kingdom.
had was that if you leave by tomorrow morning, we'll say it's now, mid-afternoon, late afternoon, you will get to.
We're currently in Anderhole, I think.
Vex. You'll get to this bridge, which was the designated ambush spot, approximately 12 hours before General Attilia will get there. That's all the information you guys had.
Mushlandra. I want to go to
planned.
Mushlandra. Gotcha.
Right, you wanted the rope, right?
Let's move. Let's do this. Let's go. Let's
roll. Clamface wanted
Let's go
the rope.
face some people.
Okay.
I want to go do some stuff. I'm a warlock.
I just, I
says,
just walk off clearly
what?
pissed after I threw the,
Nick says,
the whatever I got over.
it'd be interesting to see Kingpie stream Kingdom Hearts. They're on
that
Epic Game Store right now. I have,
Okay.
I think I own some of them, actually. I might have
make
to
some
go back
rope.
and check. You really want a Kingdom Hearts stream, huh?
Does the drink hit?
I'll think about it.
Like, do I need to roll a dex?
I'll definitely think about it.
Or is it
I don't know.
like a dex on there, like a dex throw? What am I rolling for this? Who's rolling what?
Are you, Amelia, when you throw it, are you trying to hit him or are you just throwing it over him? You're trying to hit him.
I would say I'm not trying to dodge it because I could get the anger with that, like behind that, so I wouldn't even try to dodge it, honestly. I guess it would be more so like if it actually hit me that hard.
Roll a d20 to hit.
Okay, d20.
We're gonna treat this like an attack hit.
Wow.
Yikes.
I mean, he's right in front of me.
Why do we keep throwing shit at each other? You know what I mean? We're
but you still rolled
kind
an
of
8.
slow rolling the process.
What's your AC, right?
Just fighting
is it higher than 8?
But I guess that just means there's. You never know what could happen once we go out on the actual adventure, because
like, if you're
sounds
right,
like our own people are
like,
pretty not much
Amelia's,
into each other here.
I thought Amelia was further away. I mean, I guess I would honestly say
like ready to drink.
The only thing would have been like a dex save on my part if I dodged, but since I'm not, it would just hit me in the sense.
Okay, then it's gonna hit you in the shoulder.
Because I imagine it's like point blank or something. So
yeah, she was directly on the other side of the bar.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was about 5 foot, not even.
Yeah.
3 foot. So the drink does hit you. It hits your shoulder. You can, however, roll an acrobatics check to try and catch the mug before it hits the ground and shatters.
I didn't throw the cup. I just.
You just like, did the drink thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotcha. I apologize. I misunderstood. So yeah, he just does the drink. Drink hits you in the face, and he walks. She walks away. Yes.
I was about to say. I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure Amelia's pronouns. I just wanted to make sure that's all. So okay.
Yeah. Nope. Amelia is a she. Right? I am right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just want to make.
I don't care. It's whatever.
That's fair.
So yeah, she throws a drink in your face, and then she walks away. She heads back to her room where she's gonna start crafting some rope.
Sweet. Get that
And
rope.
Rai, you wanted to start discussing ideas, strategies. You guys don't know the exact location, what it looks like there. But you know it's gonna be at that bridge. That was all you had discussed so far.
Okay.
Yeah, I would just say, like, if I had a moment, just to kind of like, just like attempt to like wipe off like the drink, like I like wipe like the bar top or like the floor, just that. But like after that, I'd probably pour myself a drink and just say, I'd look at them and say, yeah, honestly, I deserve that. And then I would say, so for tomorrow, you guys think if we maybe leave here, maybe like mid-ish?
I'm down. I'm just like, let's go.
I think Will just sort of stands up and just looks over and just says, "You can fill me with details tomorrow. I'm gonna go check on Amelia. You might want to watch your back, I suggest, Lavender." And then just starts to walk off.
Cool. Okay.
I just kind of nod. I would wait a moment for Lilith to like be far, like to like walk off, and I would say, "Yeah." I feel like
So
there's
far, we are
there's this thing
still
called
in the
tension
entry
between
point.
some of us here, I guess.
We're almost 2 hours into this, and we're still in the entry point. I think we're gonna go on an adventure soon.
One of you could just,
I've
like,
been
tell them
promised an
that,
adventure. I think we're gonna get
Which
there. We
should
just
be,
took forever to do
but,
introductions, but we're
like,
we're
I'm
rocking
thinking,
and
like,
rolling. The
maybe
team is feisty. These folks are throwing shit at each other. They're trying to trick us into picking up crafted items that might hurt us. Somebody tried to make somebody lick ashes off the ground.
All right,
it was a
so
lot. And I'm just
Rai
essentially just kind of
Lavender
watching
explains
it all.
that, and
Kinda got
then he did ask,
I'm kind of like leaning up against the bar, just kind of like
leaving
observing
mid-morning. Does
everything
anybody
right now.
agree or disagree with that?
Nah, I'm good. Let's go. I am in
Fine
agreement.
with that. And Rai, you're breaking up a little bit.
Sorry,
Yeah.
yeah. My signal's a little wonky right now. Can you guys hear me now or no?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Sorry, my signal was getting really wonky. That's totally my bad. I was just saying after that, it shouldn't be me who tells Lilith and Amelia. So I just said, oh, if someone else could. That's all I said.
Okay.
And then I would have just said, like, would 10 o'clock work? And even after, I would say, should we get supplies tonight or tomorrow morning?
Can I make a recommendation?
Sure.
Are you asking me, the DM, or are you
No,
asking?
I'm asking the party.
Okay.
Would it not be wise to send somewhere between 1 and 3 people, advanced scouting or whatever? Because usually that's what happens when you go to ambush shit. You go get information and start setting up a trap.
I don't want to go be a part of this like scout system
this was
here.
actually
I'm in
before
this
you
for
got
me.
here.
Don't
But
get
the
this
party was
twisted.
split last time.
I'm not gonna get fall
like
for
we
a
said
trap where I'm
yesterday,
getting
the,
hurt or putting my
one
neck
of our
out on
members
the
actually
line before
died.
other
Yeah.
people. I will
Like-
be. I'll follow behind them, but I'm not here to just stick my neck out.
I think Rai's saying we should probably not split up because it never worked out for us before in the past.
I agree with that.
I also agree.
Well, I'm not saying go pick a fight, but survey the surroundings, see what we can do ahead of time, so when everyone gets there, we have time to get it all set
Well,
up.
just keep in mind, you guys had talked yesterday. You will be there 12 hours before he's arriving, approximately.
Okay.
Yeah, but I know you and I don't trust you. Approximately could be, he could be there in 10 fucking minutes with you.
Whoa.
No, this isn't me. This
Upset.
is the information you guys have obtained from both Rai's sister in the guard
Yeah.
and from your
It looks
little
like
gnome
right now
friend
there's
that
some
you made.
contention amongst some brothers.
Knowing the
here.
routes and
Birdie
mathematics and when
Bird
he's
Prey, I believe, are
leaving
brothers.
and how long travel takes from
I think so.
point A to point
I'm
B
just
in
here
this
for the
continent.
amusement either way, so I have no horse in the
when
race.
he
You know what I mean?
leaves, It's going to take
Dungeons
him about
and
12
Dragons
hours to get to
Civil
the bridge.
War.
And he is set to leave sometime
exactly
mid
what's
to late
happening
morning
right now.
tomorrow.
There's arguments over
from
whether or
Byrdie918
not
Key.
we need to have some kind of a search party. I'm not gonna go along willingly with that. I mean, I'll go, but I'm not gonna like volunteer myself. I'm gonna like do it if I get something out of it in return. Is the only way I'll do it. So just take note of that.
Oh, that's right, I did.
Yeah, he told me his name. I thought.
Yes,
We
he
do
did.
need an airport fight.
Um,
What's the equivalent of an airport in
let
this
me
town?
check my.
We're living in Andrahall
check my notes
right now.
It is
What could
Baron
that be?
something,
A
something,
castle?
something, somebody.
moat with a
Baron
moat?
von.
I don't know.
Give me 1 second here.
Well, while they're thinking, I'm gonna go grab a drink. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm actually
Baron
gonna drink a
von Butz.
beverage. I'll be right back.
Okay, Baron von Butzen. Yes. That was Rise Redeem. He named the vagrant gnome Baron von Butzen.
Oh, no, it was Benson von Butson. Sorry.
Okay, Benson von Butzen. So everybody's agreeing we don't need to go there early. The rest of the afternoon is yours. Are you guys gonna sit there and let Rye make some, or sorry, let Lavender make some dinner for everybody? Or are you guys gonna?
I'm gonna look around for some supplies that I want.
Okay. Are you looking around through the lair?
Yes.
What are you looking for?
Particularly lamp oil.
Okay, so that's what you were doing in the closet.
Yes.
Roll a perception check.
Maybe a castle entrance? Yeah, that's actually pretty good. I like that.
I never do well on those.
Stream, that would get me in trouble.
Let's see here. No Name, thank you for the lurk, my homie. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a
I'll
great
come
weekend
up
for
with
real.
something else.
And thank you for popping in
17.
and lurking
Okay,
here, homie.
so you look
Okay.
there is no lantern oil in
What did I miss? Anything
in
important?
the closet.
Nick, were you paying attention? What were they talking about?
But you did happen to see.
Cheers, yeah.
You know,
Drinking
you
some
saw
special
everything.
shit.
It's not like you
Pilot
missed a
series
hidden
stuff.
spot. But there's no lamp oil.
All right.
A
we need to
new
send somebody
Tropics
out for
IPA. Tropical style hazy IPA with white tea. Interesting. All right.
Does anyone feel confident about going out to get supplies, or?
I'll go out to get supplies. Apparently, I go out and blindfold people, so.
Well, there you go.
Well, you with your blood hunter background are pretty good at sneaking around and being alert of your surroundings. So you've been able to get in and out through certain parts of the city. You know which parts to avoid. You were out looking for criminals, so you're not going to go to the heavily guarded areas anyway. So that was a help.
Right, okay. Yeah, I'll go. Is anyone else going with me? Or is it better if I go alone?
Just say I'm going because I gotta do a couple things around the house real quick. So I'll be with Luna.
Even
Okay,
though
so actually I'm gonna say that you don't go
somewhat
in case
let
something
Luna
happens when
take
Luna's out.
me and bring me here,
right,
I'm not
I'll
gonna go
only
with
be like
Luna
5-10
during
minutes.
this initial adventure.
However,
there's not like there's not a
Clamface
specific connection
and
I have with Luna's
Firebug,
character.
are you guys going
But I
with
do
Luna?
have a little interest
Being
in
that
in
she's
She's
Ryan's
probably
blindfolded
character.
again.
Mainly because I feel like there could be a connection between what I do in the crime syndicate and what his past relatives have done. I've lived a long life, so there's a good chance I might have interacted with Lavender's ancestors at some point.
Grab a bottle and then go back to the bedrooms and wait until tomorrow.
Okay. You are retiring for the evening with a bottle of liquor. So Canton needs lamp oil. Does anybody? Anybody else need anything?
Nah, I'm good too. If we're,
I would actually, I'd probably ask for like just like
I cannot understand right now.
for food and stuff, or with the deal we made and whatnot.
What the heck?
The deal you made
Yeah, what the heck? What are you trying to
was
say?
you can now get food, drinks,
Yeah,
and basic like
I'm good.
inn supplies
I got supplies
from the innkeeper at
I'm a warlock.
at
I can
basically at his
summon
cost,
some cool illusions.
so it will
I've
save
got
you money,
a spell called
but you have not
Sanctuary
picked
that
any
I
up
can cast
yet.
on myself, I believe,
The
so I can
food you
protect
have
myself.
will last about approximately another
We're
what do we
just
say,
waiting.
3 or 4
We're
days.
just waiting to get out of here.
So when we were when you guys were making the plan for the ambush, that kind of took priority over stocking up more supplies right now because you do have enough to make it through.
Cool.
Yeah, I think we're okay on food, so I'm not gonna go bother the innkeeper.
Cool.
So yeah, I mean, if you're just going to,
Wait. Hold on. I just ran over, hobble over from the other room. We are low on alcohol, so just point of fact, I know you haven't been here in 2 days because you were
That's
recruiting.
fair. That's
But
true.
the kegs
We
are getting really low, so maybe.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Already? You guys just like sit around and drink all day while I'm doing all the work?
there was actually one of the kegs was was 3/4 full. There was a half keg and a quarter keg. You're only here for another 12 hours before you guys take off on your adventure.
That should be sufficient supply.
But we're gonna need it to celebrate when we get back. Get alcohol.
I mean, alcohol doesn't go bad, so whatever.
Yeah,
This is true.
Lavender's gonna just Lavender's gonna say, all right, kiddo, listen. I know you got your first drink yesterday, but take it easy. We're good alcohol wise right now.
Yeah, if the only thing you need is oil, we can easily say you get out and go to the
let's do this.
I'm gonna assume you're not going to like a general store type area. You're just gonna go to the marketplace.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
Cool.
simple. We're not even gonna.
Dope.
For sake of time wise, we have a pretty long fight coming up, so we'll just say you get through that with no problem.
We got a long thing about to happen.
Yeah.
Apparently. This is just the intro,
Yes.
but we're about to get into the long part,
It was
I
a few
think.
sessions ago.
D&D?
But
What
did we
fun.
ever
Yeah,
get
what's
through
up,
that
Hey Dude? How
one
you
back
doing?
room door?
It is fun, actually. I'm into it. As
No.
much as I am ready to go on the mission.
You have
I'm
not.
just chilling
They
right
did
now.
try it again.
An astral elf warlock level 2
last
over here.
session when you weren't
Deceiver,
here.
Yeah,
thievery. I got a little magic genie.
Rye was
A
here.
water god.
They did find
We're just
out
hanging
that
out. I also distribute
Rye's
drugs called
ring was
clams.
one that
It's a
was
whole
needed.
thing. It's
Oh,
a whole
okay.
thing with a lot of different things.
So you know his
But
ring
either
is
way, I hope you're
needed.
doing well. Happy Saturday.
And
cheers out there. Hi.
You guys determined.
Love that you're streaming this. Yeah,
that
I know.
Kanta's was
It's
a
new.
ring
It's
also,
different,
right?
So I thought I'd be into it. I've got my little chaotic neutral commandments over here. And we're just
And
like
that
waiting for the next
somebody else
opportunity to act on something. At
has
least.
a ring, but you're not sure who.
Yeah, happy Saturday to you.
Know
Happy
that
Saturday.
at least one of the 2 rings that is missing is one of the rings needed also.
Okay.
And they did try to take off their rings, put on one of the other rings or whatever, but it doesn't work the way the magic in the rings worked. It just wouldn't. The new ring wouldn't work for you because the old ring was already magically attuned
Round
to you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
How long would it take for me to make the rope?
He's still working on the
And
rope.
what do I have to roll?
I guess if.
You're
hey,
gonna
should
roll,
I take the rope
yeah,
if this dude gives me the
you
rope?
had like hemp and
I kind of
stuff.
feel like I don't trust it, but you
you're
never
gonna
know.
just roll a straight performance
This dude,
check.
I asked him to craft me some rope. Take the rope or don't take the rope.
But
What
it's
rope?
probably
Take it?
no advantage on this because this isn't metal like
take
all the
it.
plans that you've been reading at night.
You tell me.
it's a different type of crafting, so you're not going to have advantage or anything. That's also why I'm not having you add a proficiency bonus. But
So it's just a D20.
He was all too eager to craft stuff for us. So
and
I just
whatever.
don't know if I can.
Yeah,
I don't know
just a
who I can
D20.
trust yet or not, and I don't even know if I should trust anything. You know,
An 11.
I think that breaks my character.
All right, roll one more
if
time
I
because you're attempting
trust
to make
anybody.
2 pieces.
But I do want to establish trust with certain people here.
That was
so
a
we'll
20.
see.
Oh no, wait, that was a
I
performance.
see
so
the
it's
good
an
in
18.
everyone. Well, of
18.
course,
Okay, so
of
you do
course.
manage to make
But I'm thinking
a
more
piece of rope.
in character. So, you know, I myself.
But that's
am
probably going to
chaotic
take
neutral,
you
so think
through
like
this
from
afternoon
Star Trek,
trying
the character
to
Q.
make these ropes.
That's essentially what chaotic neutral is. So, I have my commandments.
So you guys
Feel
got
free
your
to
lamp
refer to
oil
them there, but I am all about myself.
That was all that was needed. Lavender is cooking up some dinner here for anyone that wants some.
Ooh, I have hallucinations.
Can I try baking
Depending
like
on
a
who you don't
dessert?
trust, or if you go on a battle mission, you could send hallucinations with the allies. Well,
what are you
I
trying
have,
to?
yeah, I have illusions, but I
what are
think
you
they
trying to
last
bake?
only an hour.
We have eggs,
And I don't
Probably
know
some
if I
kind
can
of
make
like.
that kind of illusion yet,
Hmm.
because I'm only level 2.
The
but
stuff
I'll
that
refer
was
to
in
That's
that
not a bad
supply
idea.
closet back there.
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
some
illusions,
flour.
Yeah, no, you're right.
There are still some.
Let me look that up.
Eggs
If I can
left.
make an illusion of myself, I will.
There's quite a few tomatoes.
Okay.
And all the.
Let's refer to the sheet.
Everything needed to make bread was there.
I know one thing if I can talk
spells, minor illusion.
You know when you
It has
whip
a
up egg
30-foot
whites
range.
and you put that in the oven with a little bit of sugar?
Let's see what
That's
it says.
meringue.
Okay, so here's what minor illusion is. You create a sound or an image of an object within range that lasts for the duration. So it lasts for an hour. The illusion also ends if you dismiss it as an action or cast the spell again. That's fair. If you create a sound, its volume can range from a whisper to a scream. It can be your voice, someone else's voice, a lion's roar, a beating of drums, or any other sound you choose. The sound continues unabated throughout the duration, or you can make discrete sounds at different times before the spell ends. Now, here's the thing. This is for me if I were to cast a illusion of myself. If you create an image of an object such as a chair, muddy footprints, or a small chest, it must be no larger than 5-foot cube. And I am, in fact, I'm bigger than that, I believe. So I don't think I can actually do an illusion of a person yet. But that could change down the road. I think as I level up, I should be able to do a more advanced version of illusion. So, and feel free if you want to get ahead of me, if you want to look up what the next tier is, because right now this is just a minor illusion. Let me know if there's something better.
Refrigeration back there.
Oh well, can we just? I just want to like bake a cake, man. It could be our last meal. I don't know.
But you can use the cream. I mean, like, raw cream actually has a pretty decent shelf life on it.
No, I can turn it into butter.
Yes, you can.
So I'll just use the cream to turn it into butter and mix it up with some sugar to make like a nice sauce for my cake.
Yes, please.
All right.
Depends on what you roll.
Roll a
Y'all want me to
survival check.
take this
for your
freaking rope if they
cooking
make
ability.
it? Okay, all right.
Does anyone have access to my character sheet?
I do.
Can you see? Do you mind rolling for me?
Not at all. We'll roll. Actually, open character
This is true.
sheet.
Hey, dude, it's true.
Are you like Rye? Are you trying to look
I want
really
to
cool?
try and be as true to my character type as possible. So at times you may see me do things that you're like, this isn't Cuner Pie. Cuner Pie wouldn't act or do those things. And yet I am only being a character in this game. It is a role-playing game. I'm going to stay true to the role-playing theme. And you may see me from time to time under the guise of Clamface, my new alter ego, Clamface. And that's who I am in this game, Clamface. All right, so anyway, I'm going to get back into
Advantage on
I'm just waiting for
tracking
them to talk
Fae,
to me.
fiends, or undead.
They're all doing other weird
Oh,
stuff right
can
now,
I make
like
an
making
undead
cakes and
cake?
shit.
Just kidding.
They're making undead cakes now.
Do you want to add Belmash's ashes to the cake?
That's exactly
Do
right,
it!
Nick. That's exactly right.
Oh my goodness.
And then it can be like communion at church. This we do in Dalmash's name.
I don't think I'm.
This
I
cake
feel like
is my
that's an
body.
inside joke.
I don't know though. Would a blood hunter do that?
Ooh.
I don't know.
Lulu is
I
a
don't think that's
blood
really
hunter.
a blood hunter thing. That's more of a just how
Scary.
fucked in the head are you personally?
I don't think she's very fucked in the head. She
Nah,
asked
seems pretty
Bee's
even
character to
keel.
get rid of all the bones and stuff, so I don't think I'd be adding any ashes.
Fair.
Yeah.
All right, so you do manage to make a cake.
And
Pull it out. You plate it. There's no icing. It's lopsided, but it tastes okay.
Okay.
Just okay.
It's okay. I mean, you rolled an 8.
Yeah, 8 is like less than average, though.
Yeah. So I mean, it's an edible cake. It's not bad, but I wouldn't say it was good either. But being that again, you guys haven't had any sweets since before any of you got locked up.
Cool.
So to most of you, it's good. To Clamface, it's an edible cake.
All right.
Is anybody else doing anything before everyone heads to bed?
Do you think I can have a talk with Amelia before Love returns to her room?
I don't know if we're ever going to go back to the rope thing. If they make me rope, can I keep it? Can I not keep it? You know, if it just dies, if the rope conversation just gets forgotten,
you want to go
thrown
where?
out the window, I'm just going to let it lie. Because I don't know if that was some weird, like, cursed rope. I don't know these people yet, so I think it was probably cursed rope anyway. So if they forget to bring it back up, I'm not going to bring it up. I'm just going to go to bed. I only require 4 hours of sleep, so I'm kind of a night owl. I'm an ancestral elf, all right? So I'm going to probably go take a bottle with me. I'll be chilling out in my room, and I'll be waiting for them to wake up in the morning. Don't worry. I'll be the first to rise in the morning.
I just turn around and I'm like, oh, hi. What's
what you did there was pretty cool.
I don't know if it was.
It was very cool. I was into it.
Do you need any help at all?
Hmm?
You need help with any rope or anything?
I cannot.
I like that B is being so nice about it, though. That's very nice.
What did you say?
Do you need any help making rope or anything like that?
It should be done. How was it? Were both ropes made, or was it only one?
Only one was made successfully. The other one just kind of looks like a loosely wound hempen string that just didn't quite hold its shape or form or anything like that.
Could we get a help action on that then? If you know what a help action is.
I'm gonna say it's too late because that would have been the first rope that you made.
Okay.
Because that's the one you failed.
Okay.
I just gonna turn around and I'm like, well, one, I fucked up.
Okay. I have no experience with ropes. I can't really offer help, but that's not why I'm here.
Ooh.
I just... You know how the rest of the group are, like how we tend to like butt heads and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to make sure you're alright and all, because you're like the only one I trust here.
Whoa! This is some alliance building I think B is doing here.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, just this whole situation, like, as much as I really want to slap some people in the face in this group.
Whoa.
I'm just worried about tomorrow.
This is good, subplot storyline right here.
I suppose, but...
Does my character know that they're having this conversation?
I just only expect to see certain people die, but...
Whoa.
Yeah. Like,
Not
Love
me.
is just kind of like awkwardly debating on like bringing up a topic, but at the end just decided reluctantly just to go against it and not bring it up at the
So the
current
chat
time.
wants me to take the rope. If I get offered the rope, I gotta take the
So,
rope. All right, I'll take the
hey,
rope.
Before I head
It
off,
may run up against
can I
what my
trust you with
character would do,
anything?
but I will take the rope. I'll
I don't know
honor
if you
the
trust me.
survey. Cheers.
Because I don't know.
There
It's
is
just
no real reason for me to say anything to the rest, so.
alright. It's just more the future, you know? I'm just not really used to being around people people. Especially people who are like, I don't know how to explain it.
Explain it. Tell us more.
Well, I'll let you get back on your rope, okay?
Okay.
I need to think about some stuff.
Sure. Take every time you need.
That was an interesting little chat. There really wasn't a lot there to be offered.
That's fine.
B just kind of was like putting themselves out there a little bit, which I respect.
Let's kind of go like a blue one.
But
Lilith, which way are
do we
you heading?
think
Are you
that
heading
B
back
can
to
be
your room or back to
trusted
the
or
bar?
And we're talking about
I think
Star
Lil's heading
B.
back to her room and
Which D&D is this? I believe
Yeah.
this is a world that Byrdie has
ask about, like,
created
evening
within the
rituals
rules
before I think what's
of
going on next.
the D&D Beyond website. So probably like 5th edition or whatever.
So Amelia's
now
back
is
to
the
the
new
bar,
thing, which is
and
like D&D
Clamface, she
Beyond.
gives you one piece of rope.
The digital format.
I just gonna go like a blue one. Here you go, and I just throw the rope at him.
Okay. Clamface, you can add one 50-foot piece of rope to your inventory.
Thank you, and I accept your rope.
I just gonna make under my breath. I just gonna say kinky, and I just walk off.
I smile at that.
All right. Is anybody else doing anything here before everybody retires to their rooms?
I'm playing checkers with my Yeti.
Okay,
I like it. That was a 50-foot rope. Did anybody
Do we
catch
have
that?
rum?
No, you have one barrel of a very wildflower aromaed wine, a keg of ale, and grog. That's all we have at the moment.
Oh, shame.
I would like to take as much of the wine as I can, or at least like a good amount.
Before you head back, so you feel like your water skin with wine before you head off to bed.
Cool.
I'm beginning to question why I didn't get more things.
Yeah, I just take like my water skin, if I can, another glass of it, and that's it.
Yeah. So you take those things back. Scylla's regretting not getting more things, but
Yeah, there really
remind you,
are.
you're only here for another 10 hours, and then you're off for...
Nick, I've got the Rick and Morty starter kit, too. I'd be down to do a Rick and Morty D&D theme at some point. Also, there's a Pokemon-themed one. I was talking to Bamboozle King about it. I'd be totally down to do one of those sometime, where essentially you're basically every trainer is a spellcaster, and the spells are the Pokemon, and then you can battle with them like you would normally in the game. So... and you can catch Pokemon, you can do all that shit. So I'd be really down to do that and like go on like an old school like red blue campaign, maybe all the way to Victory Road or something like that. And I'm just putting it out there. If anybody's interested, let me know. Maybe we do something like that, and I'll, even though I really desperately want to do it myself, I would maybe consider being the DM for it.
It's now back in their rooms. Anybody have any particular nighttime rituals or anything like that?
Mm-hmm.
All right, go for it, Lilith. What's going on?
So after the whole conversation with Amelia, Lilith just kind of goes on ahead. So we're just muttering to herself
Oh, a
as she enters the
steampunk
room.
one. That'd be interesting.
She would just sit herself down on the bed and just takes a minute to reflect, still questioning what happened a few days, like a couple of nights ago. At this point, I can't remember when it was.
It would have been.
Was it the night before?
It was last night.
Was it last night? Okay. so like questioning the night before, she looks around and just remembers the skull she has in her room and just sort of takes it and just looks at it and just questions.
Okay.
Fair.
And then maybe after like a couple of minutes, she goes to her chest and takes out her original dress she wore when before the whole incident with the sewer, and just started to just look at it and then like slowly start like cutting pieces off, like which are not covered in like sewage.
Alright, so you're like cutting off.
I like that. Yeah, I like that. I kind of agree with you on that one, Nick. I think that there is some truth in everything Staraby says, but it's the motivations are what I'm curious about. I don't know their motivations yet and why they wanted to strike up a dialogue with Aloe. Aloe is in this game, let's see here. Was that Kanta, I believe? So yeah, I would just be curious why all of a sudden they're making a point to have these little sidebar conversations, and to what end right now.
If not, we will fast forward to the morning. And if anybody still needed to, you can take your long rest. Everything is back.
Yeah, that's
All right,
fair.
so we'll say
That's
that
definitely fair,
everybody
Nick. I'll
is
take that to
back
heart.
meeting around the bar. It is now morning. We have all had our long rest. Is anything happening before we head out?
Nothing, please. Let's
The
just
one
go.
thing I need to know.
Ooh, okay.
I know we had discussed this briefly before we finished last time.
Which was?
But to make sure it's still the same, we are going up through the fields to the bridge, correct?
Oh, over the river.
I believe so, yeah.
Is that still true, or we were going basically this way?
And through the woods.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Excuse me.
So if no one has anything else to do, we will
I wanna know
say
who's cooking breakfast.
Lavender. Lavender always cooks.
Lavender always cooks.
What's he cooking?
Interesting. Make a note of that.
Eggs, because that's all we have right now.
Eggs.
Just
Yeah.
eggs.
With
Is it a
tomato.
little salt and pepper or something?
Eggs,
Yeah, salt,
tomatoes,
pepper,
Ketchup, you know?
no ketchup,
It's catsup.
and toast.
Catsup.
But there is toast, eggs, tomatoes, piece of tomatoes. Kind of make ketchup. There's
What a great
no sugar,
song.
so.
What a fantastic.
No sugar. I thought I was
I
making
love
cake.
that one.
I thought she made a cake. What,
Wonder if
cheese
I
roll or
am
something?
trusted.
Yeah, there wasn't much left.
Well, you know,
Sorry.
in the game, I'm curious over here. I'm a little worried over here.
It's dry eggs.
I'm
Oh,
just
they're
curious.
quite fluffy and
You tell
they're
me,
moist from
Aloe.
the cream.
You tell
Yeah,
me.
they don't necessarily need to be dry, right? You can undercook them a little bit, and they're nice.
Yeah, Lavender's been a pretty okay cook, but he looks really fucking cool doing it.
Looks really, yeah.
Putting
Yeah.
in his extra cream.
Aloe's like, I am
Yeah,
trusted.
he puts in his extra
and Star
cream.
B's like,
He's
I'm
flipping
trusted.
the pan and the eggs are flying up in
Hey,
the
you know,
air.
in, I trust you
then
as
they
people
come out okay.
in general, but do I trust
But it
your
looks really
characters?
cool watching
I
them.
don't know. I'll leave it like that. I don't know if
I'm going to
your
need
characters can be trusted.
Somebody, I don't care who, first one to roll me a d20.
What's a d20?
20-sided dice.
I'm not gonna
Sorry, I
be the
didn't
first
mean
one.
to
I'm not
laugh.
falling
I got
for it.
13.
13, okay.
That's bullshit. I got a 19.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
On
but
the
in Michigan,
bottom,
I only roll 3.
That do be the question, though.
on the bottom
Out of
left
7.
Well, there you go.
of your screen, yes, okay, you got it.
You said it doesn't. You only want one person to do it, though.
Yeah, I'm going back to the first. This is just to see how the trip goes to the bridge.
It's true. We are chaotic neutral. I have to
Because
subscribe
I've
to a
got
certain blend
certain
of
numbers that spring
commandments over
certain
here.
issues, etc.
So we'll see how it goes.
So the first one
Don't
was
get mad at me,
Cantor with an 11.
Starby.
Okay.
I'm only play.
So,
I just gotta play along over here.
You guys eat your breakfast.
I'm in an unknown environment, you know.
And
I'm looking out for numero uno over here.
You head off.
You know.
You were traveling by foot. You're gonna work your way through the sewers and to the outskirts of town. So you are coming out down here in this area by the graveyard just outside of town.
Here, I'll give you.
And
There's
you're
no
gonna
hard
head
feelings.
in
Please
this
take
northwestern
these
direction.
Beverages. Please humbly accept these beverages.
It's a clear day, nice temperatures, sun's out, there's slight breeze. The area you're traveling is mostly like grassy plains. There's some clusters of trees
I
along
still
the
take
way,
it as a
but
grain of salt.
you're
though.
not really
I'm
going
not saying
through
I
the
have
forest,
to believe.
but there are like
Starby.
small clusters of trees.
I don't have to believe their character. I was just more or less
you
curious.
pass some old
if chat
areas
thought
where
you could be
there were
trusted or not.
some camp
hate the
setups. You
player.
can see the remains of
Don't hate
like
the
a
player,
fire
Starby.
pit on the ground.
Cheers.
All
right, let's see here. I need to pay attention to
You
whatever
see
he's describing. I've lost
natural, everyday wildlife, nothing extravagant or even noteworthy. But you know, there's the deers, there's birds.
It's cool.
It's a very quiet walk. You don't see people anywhere. You're pretty much on your own throughout these fields because you are traveling by foot. Let me get to the right map here. You're gonna get about here.
Totally understand.
Luna, thank you. Aww.
Of course.
That also gives a subvantage, so you can give anybody an advantage or disadvantage on any roll they would like today.
Seriously, if I'd known that, I would have given it to myself for baking a cake.
Wait, how did the cake
You can
turn
give
out,
it
by
to
the way?
yourself.
Hey, welcome back, Rye.
Hey, can I just ask quick how the cake turned out?
It was cake. It was edible.
Yeah.
It wasn't
It didn't
great.
turn out great.
It wasn't bad.
Okay.
But I wish I even rolled advantage.
Is that what we had for dinner, cake, or?
That was after
No,
dinner.
you made dinner. You made eggs with tomatoes and some seasoning.
Yeah, the same thing you had for breakfast.
Okay.
It looked really fucking cool when you made it.
I'll put
And
my,
it tasted
my life at
like
risk
eggs
if I
and
have
tomatoes on
to.
it.
You were like
damn.
tossing it in a
Allo really wants
pan,
me
like
to lick
behind
this
your back.
but we got something
Yeah,
to
that's,
combat that.
Yeah, that's relatable to real life.
Sorry, there to assist. Wow.
So yeah, you guys were just traveling across the plains. You're on your way to the bridge. You get a little bit more than halfway before the sun begins to set, and you begin to start looking around for where to make camp. I need somebody to roll a perception check.
I'm not rolling shit. Oh wait, I could do
Okay,
perception.
whoever would be like in the front of this group looking for a place to camp.
Oh, I'm at the back of the line for sure, or
That would
mid
be
to
me.
back of the line.
Probably. I would just be next to Lilith. So.
Yeah, you guys are normally in the back of the group.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say probably Lavender or maybe myself.
I would say you, Lavender, or
Barb.
Kanta would normally be in the front.
I feel like Kanta, like, can I just super ask quick?
Not
Kanta, what's your class specifically again?
Monk Rogue.
Oh man, yeah. I feel like I don't know. I get the you know what you're doing in
Good to
life
get some
vibe from you
stretches
more
going
than me. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm here, but I feel like I would like almost kind of like follow your lead.
Yeah, I feel like the character growth we've seen so far, Kanta seems strategic in his planning. Rai seems to be the more level-headed of the group, trying to keep everybody
I think that's
on
fair.
the same page.
Fair assessment.
I'm a punk
then-
ass.
I feel like Syl is a little bit of emerging as the facilitator.
Ooh, yeah. The Nick Fury.
Part of the planning process, looking more long-term. That's what I've seemed to notice.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like the police. I'm gonna enforce our guild rules, I think.
Wow.
I don't even know
Okay.
what I would be.
So, Kent, if you don't mind, roll me a
Well, I think we
perception
know
check
who
to
I would be
take
here.
a look around the immediate area for place to set up camp.
Okay. 16.
A 16. Okay, so you're gonna see off to a little bit to the way you guys are heading, basically north. So we'll say like off to the northwest, in the middle of one of those like clusters of trees, you do see like a little outcrop with a natural almost like an area that's been built into a hill, so it's got like a small cliff around it. You see an area to set up tent there, or set up camp there, so you'll be surrounded by trees as well as this.
Surrounded.
You know, it's not a giant cliff face, but there's like a 10-foot cliff that surrounds the little area, like 3/4 of the way.
I guess I should be
The
looking at
other
this
thing
map.
you notice in the opposite direction is an old fort, or an old outpost of some type. It looks like it was used for somebody's training. You walk in through a part of the wall that has crumbled over time. This place has clearly been abandoned. But there are like practice target dummies brought up for combat and whatnot.
Interesting. Maybe an
you
old
do
armory?
see a door to your right of that, off that area, which when you open it up, it leads to what would be like at one point like a dining area for whoever occupied this keep, as well as a bunch of overturned, weathered, rotten with time bedding area.
Okay.
Above the
I could be wrong, but I think
area
what
where
he's
you
talking about
see
is
all
this area
these
right here.
target dummies, there's some
I think that's what he's talking about.
actual targets for target practice for like throwing weapons or bows or whatnot. Opposite that, there is some stairs in the corner that lead up to a walkway overlooking the whole area, and there is another door up there. You explore that area. It's not really opening doors because this place has been abandoned. The wooden doors, they've kind of worn away and eroded a little bit. But you do see it opens up into a hallway, and off that hallway to either side there is a large room on either side. One of the rooms does have another broken down, weathered, eroded, but a larger size bed than were in the other areas.
So
Those are your two options. You can choose, or you can bring all that information back to the party
on the bridge. There's so many bridges.
I take that back to the party and I tell them what I found.
So you think we're on this?
All right, so he's going to tell you guys everything that I just told him.
Cool.
And you guys can choose which area you're going to set up camp for the night.
I think being up higher on the hill would be nice because then we can see more around us.
It's not on the hill. It's at like the base of the hill.
Oh.
But the area is like naturally carved into the hill.
Oh.
So you've got like
A wall, like a rock wall almost, or something.
exactly. It's probably about 10, 12 foot high, around 3/4 of what would be your camping area.
Would definitely give us more shelter from like weather.
Anybody else have
Let
any
me just
input?
double check with you. Is it this bridge? Is this the bridge we're at right now?
I feel my input would cause an argument, so as long as I don't get stabbed in the back, I don't really care where we stay.
Anybody else?
Is this okay? Just remind me. Is this like my first time like outside like nature groove since prison?
You went out the same sewer grate that you guys came out here by the cemetery right outside the city walls.
Yeah.
Is the same.
That is an excellent question. Yes, we've got stuff going on this week. Next week is going to be kind of crazy. So Sunday, I'll be back for a morning grind session, and then I'll be back next weekend. I've got a big week-long company retreat up in Fort Collins, Colorado. Unfortunately, I won't be able to stream during that time, but I will return next weekend. And then coming up soon, we got some big stuff in the works. So I'll talk more about it here throughout the stream. I'll tell you more about it.
And you have either an old keep or a camping area
that makes sense to me.
That's enclosed like 3/4 away by this natural rock face.
Yeah. Okay. Lavender would also say, yeah, I think higher up would be like a good idea too. And I would.
Birdie clarified it. It's not higher up.
Right, it's at the base of the hill.
Oh. Okay.
But the hill itself has been eroded, so like you're looking at like this 3/4 circle that is a rock face cliff.
Yeah. Okay. Lavender's gonna look at group and says, I think that's a good idea too. And I would probably suggest like we all like don't split up for this just because. And I would almost say I'm just kind of like Lavender's also just kind of paranoid too, just because it's just weird being out in nature and it's so surreal. It's almost like it feels too surreal. So he's like, oh, what's gonna ruin this moment type of thing. But he said, I think we should like just make sure we are like close and like not split up for this though.
Alright. Is anybody objecting to this camping site?
Excuse me.
No, it's still better than the orphanage.
This is true.
I just gotta laugh, and I'm just like, orphan.
Alright, so this is where we find ourselves. So, Clamface, Amelia, Firebug, Kenta, cool. Lavender, Lilith.
There's 5 tents, and there's...
Whoa, now that's some freaking shit right there, Nick.
5 tents,
I like that.
It looks like some people have put, like...
Clamface wouldn't be Thanos, but he'd have an Infinity Gauntlet themed pack of weed. Each weed type is a color of stone in the theme, which has different emotional
Apparently,
effects.
I don't get to play this map, huh?
I don't know why.
Ooh.
Did I
not here
on the map?
What happened? What happened? I'm here.
You're a snake. Go find a hole to sleep in.
Oh, rare.
You're up there.
Oh, Jesus. That was off my screen.
That sounds like a you problem.
This is true.
You know, I'm gonna stay up there.
So yeah, looks like...
Just kidding, it's me. I'm gonna move all around the map.
Cool.
We'll put Cell there. Cool. Lavender, are you gonna claim a tent or a sleeping bag by the fire?
Yeah, I would claim a sleeping bag by the fire. And I'm so sorry, I'm on my phone. Could you move me there? I'm really sorry.
Yep, I already did.
Awesome, thank you.
Sil, are you claiming a tent or a sleeping bag by the fire?
We'll take a sleeping bag by the fire, yeah.
Okay. Amelia took a tent. Clamface, are you wanting to sleep by the fire or in a tent?
By the fire.
By the fire. Lilith, are you going to share a tent with Amelia, or would you like your own?
Could I share a tent with Amelia?
Fine by me. Amelia.
If you're brave enough, inhale one of all 6 types at once to see if you can handle the full might of the infinity weedlet. Man, maybe we need to make that. Maybe that could be a new emoticon at some point. I kind of like that. The infinity weedlet. We'll see. All in due time.
Okay.
And it says, touch a creature. The creature's jump distance is tripled until the spell ends. Does that mean their movement speed?
No, that means their jump.
So, like, just for my reference, because I'm an idiot. We all know this by now.
No, you're not.
That would just be like, can't the backflipping up
good.
to the
No stupid questions
where the rat's
for real,
hanging or something like that.
I'm brand new
Right.
to this
Instead,
stuff,
he
too.
could now backflip up to the street level where there are hole in the
That's
ceiling.
right. I admit it.
Okay, thank you.
I've only done this one other time before. Don't freak out. This is a new experience.
Anybody taking watches, or are we just gonna trust the night?
Trust the night.
I can take watch if
I don't
needed.
trust shit. Oh, Loki? Yeah,
would
that's
we have
kind of where
maybe,
I'm
like,
going with the
discuss
character.
this
That's where
before
I'm
we
going
go
with
to
the
sleep?
character.
I almost feel like I would have brought it up. Like
That's exactly what I'm
Not
asking.
complete
Yeah,
Loki.
I'll do first
like I
watch.
said, also Q from Star Trek, but chaotic neutral is
should we do? And this is Lavender asking. Should we do like
more
maybe
Star
like
Trek Q than Loki,
groups
but
of
still.
2, maybe
Because
like
here's the thing:
3
is I'm
hours
not
per
going to
group or something like that?
innocently. Or I'm not going to kill the innocent.
But yeah,
you
it's gonna
know?
go like I guess
I will
me
not
and
commit
Lilith
murder
can
to
take
the
last.
innocent. But I will do anything
Or
to promote
first.
my freedom. So I will throw
I
people
want
under
a
the
good
bus if I
rest.
have to.
Hey, Kenta, come patrol with me. I want to touch you and see how I can make you jump.
Don't do it. Don't do
That
it.
means 2 things.
Oh.
Hey, at least
Kenta,
we're
are
on,
you
we're
gonna
on the
accept that
road.
invitation?
We're on the road now. We're finally setting off on our journey. You know, it took us a good, couple hours to get here, but we're on our journey now. Let's see what happens.
They take a second.
What I really need to be doing is I need to have my character sheet up, and I need to be studying and preparing myself for the war to come.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to do, but I got confused by the term jump, so I gave up.
Let's
That's
pull
fair.
it up here.
I can take second watch if needed.
I thought you guys were taking last watch.
Oh, no, in last watch, sorry.
So I got a little
bit out of
bonus
it.
with acrobatics. That's pretty tight. Let's see what else we got here. Actions that I can take. I've got a dagger in my hand. Okay, so you can magically vanish and enter your vessel, which remains in the space you left. You can remain inside the vessel for up to 4 hours. You exist... Oh, wait, sorry. You exit the vessel early if you use a bonus action to leave, if you die, or if the vessel is destroyed. And it says something about long rest or not. I don't know what that's all about.
Genie vest. Okay, so you basically have like a genie lamp, like Aladdin's lamp,
Mm-hmm.
or something like that. You can describe it. Maybe it's hanging on your belt. Maybe it's in a backpack. Whatever. But you can actually go in there for up to 4 hours.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Once per long rest.
Gotcha.
So once a day you can go in there for 4 hours. If in order to leave that, you have to use a bonus action on your turn. So if you did that during combat,
Yeah.
on your next turn, you would have to burn your bonus action to get back out.
I gotta apologize, Birdie. I didn't know I was unmuted, so that's on me. I apologize. I was just more doing that in background stuff over here. So I'm so sorry.
Oh my
I didn't mean
gosh.
to interrupt you or interrupt anybody.
I thought
Silly
you were
me.
asking for clarification.
No.
I'm sorry.
I was over here yakking. So don't mind me and go back to what you're
It
doing,
didn't-
and I'll be quiet again. Sorry.
It really sounded like you were talking to us.
Yeah,
No, I'm so
and
sorry.
It was a good question because
I'm
that's
reviewing
not-
my shit as the war is to come. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying
that's
to
not
get
really
prepped
something
over
that
here.
anybody's come across in D&D before, because you're the first one of the new races in here.
Tight.
So that was a very good accidental question.
I'm so embarrassed, but thank you.
I have a procedural
That's on
question.
me. Okay, let's get back into it here.
Cast a spell right here and now. By the morning or tomorrow, it would be, I guess, recharged or whatever. How does that work? It doesn't say it has to rest or anything.
If you do it before your long rest, then it would.
Which spell specifically
Nick,
are you talking about?
I'm looking at
that never
Summon
happened.
Beast.
There's not TVs in this universe. They don't even have Hollywood yet. It doesn't make any sense. There's no way.
How long does the
If anything,
beast last?
Loki
How long
probably
does it last?
was influenced by Clamface at some point in Loki's life.
Do you have to?
I'm
You don't
older
have to
than the
concentrate
Asgardians, probably.
for it, do you?
Because I'm like a celestial
concentration
being.
up to 1 hour.
Yes.
Just throwing it out there. I can live a very long time too.
What would happen in order to
I
cast
out-Loki the
a
Loki.
first or second level
I'm the
spell
Lokiest
for you,
Loki in this universe.
unless it
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
says-
I'm better than Loki. All right, let's keep it going here. I'm trying to find here. I got
At
defenses
will,
like
which I
magical
don't think
sleep.
any of yours are.
I don't know what magical sleep does. Let's find out.
You
Is
would
this
be
a
able to
spell?
cast it again after a long rest.
Wait a second. I have an additional spell.
So if I cast this now, I can't cast this later, correct?
Oh, it's
if
a
you rest.
defense that I have.
But
I have
the
immunity to
components
magical
means
sleep. My bad.
if I'm
Okay.
casting a spell during a fight or such, I can't do any other action because I'm concentrating on it.
No. The way concentration works, you can't cast another spell while you're concentrating on a spell.
All right, so
You can do other actions. You can attack, whatever. But like if you get hit or
just
something that could break your concentration, you have to do a Constitution check
Unarmed
to see if you
strike. I
maintain
can punch, kick,
concentration.
headbutt, or use
Okay,
somewhere.
well,
Okay,
let
that's
me
cool.
let me give my train of thought because you guys most of you at least know better than I do.
Oh wow!
I was
it looks like I
thinking
can
of
do a
casting a
magical
spell right
teleport up
now.
to 30 feet to
Just
an unoccupied
a
space
squirrel
you
or
can
a rabbit,
see.
something, and send it to
called
like the other
Starlight
side of the
Step.
map where Kant
That's
and
a
I
cool
aren't on
ability.
patrol. As another set of
I'm
eyes.
trying to
Is
like
that
start theory crafting a little here
doable,
too. Like
or is
when I
that
use moves,
plausible? I guess is
like
the word.
Starlight Step is
You
a
said that
pretty
only
cool
lasts for,
move
like, an
right
hour,
over
though?
here. That's
Yes.
basically teleportation.
Like
I'm
unless
basically
if
Nightcrawler.
each
like,
watch
I didn't
is like
realize
3
I had
hours,
that
you have to
ability,
like cast it.
but I basically am Nightcrawler right now. So I have Starlight Step. You can magically teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. It doesn't necessarily say that's your action, but I'm guessing that's my movement either way. The idea that I can teleport is pretty cool. I'm curious if that is a bonus or not, like a bonus action. So I guess we'll need to find that out.
Somewhere, but you're not going to get the information back from that animal.
Okay. I'm just trying to make note of like cool abilities I can do, you know? Starlight Step is
Like-
one of them.
Wait a minute.
If you made a squirrel and it went off and looked in the trees in the other direction, if it did see something, there's no way for the squirrel to tell you that it saw something. Does that make sense?
Yes. What?
Or it's like instant transmission if I want to like get really close to an enemy.
Nope, never
and,
mind.
like, just
I
blast
thought
them.
I had like a counteraction to that, but I don't.
Yeah, I was looking too to see if you had like a
Telepathic thing.
right anything like that for animals, but you do not.
Do I have it with my Yeti though? I thought I did.
Sanctuary.
You can communicate with your Yeti, but not
Casting time is
telepathically.
one bonus action, so I
Okay.
think it's a bonus action anyway, which is tight.
All right.
Let's
I
see
guess it
here.
doesn't matter then.
All right.
Duration's
Did we
1
decide
minute.
who's taking second watch?
I can.
Here's what everybody's
Also,
doing.
I don't actually need to sleep. I can just finish a long rest within 4 hours as long as I'm meditating. So
All right. So then middle is good for you. 'cause
I
it's not gonna...
technically remain conscious like all night. So
Okay.
I'll probably be up for the first and second watch, and then like actually meditate for the last half.
Okay. Does anybody
Tight,
else
okay.
have any concerns they're bringing up? Any discussions they want to have? Any nighttime rituals? Anything like that? If not, we'll move on to the first watch.
I would just say Lavender will also take second watch.
Okay.
I know it's like interrupting the flow, but he doesn't mind. Just quick sign out. So, Hanta, are you with the youngin right now? Like, are you guys at a tree, or where are you guys at right now?
Yeah, they're getting set up for first watch.
I would go over and where our Yankee pal is. I would say, hey, like, is this your first time outside the city?
Okay.
Outside of the city?
Yeah.
It is your first time outside of the downtrodden part of the city. You've never left like that block of buildings around the orphanage.
So what you're telling me that I was born in the vicinity of the orphanage, or created, I guess?
No, but your earliest memories are of the orphanage.
Then
Okay, let's
Daddy.
see the sheet again here.
My
So
knowledge, yes, this is my
do.
first time.
I get 1 action per.
Okay. When you say, I just say,
yeah, attacks per action is 1.
I would just say, is everything okay?
I'm curious how many actions per turn I get.
How are you feeling about all this?
I think probably 1.
Well,
Let's
I mean,
see,
there are
tells me here
trees
somewhere, right?
and rocks and wildlife, and I'm
Initiative,
kind of a
maybe?
snake, so go away.
I can't tell.
And
I
put your
might have
pants
2
back on, you
attacks, I might
freak.
have 1 attack.
Okay, first, my
Or
pants
actions,
aren't
I
off.
should say.
I don't know why you're saying that. But secondly, I would just say, hey, like, just like, if you are like frightened by any of this, like, you can always like sleep like by the fire. Just so you know that.
So you're telling me you want me to hear
My
you?
bonus actions are pretty cool.
I'm not trying to be a dick. As I say, I'm actually trying to like I'm actually like being genuine as I say this too. Just side note.
So probably for the first time in your life, Bor, you're seeing somebody actually take a caring interest in your well-being.
Yeah, I don't know if I trust it just yet, though.
You don't have to trust it. I'm just telling you what you're noticing.
I love this false life ability I have.
Anything else going
That's
on?
gonna be
Anybody else
sick.
doing anything?
So that is like creating a separate like version of myself.
Should we include
And
the
if
two
anybody
new guys
does
in,
want to look
one
at what
of
I'm
each of the
looking at,
patrols
I
so
did
they
post
get
it in the
time
Discord
with
too.
some
Feel
of the
free,
members?
jump into my character sheet and let me know if
You
I'm
can
doing
ask
anything that I'm missing here. But
Well,
essentially,
I
I'm
was-
Or are you
creating
asking-
I
a
was asking
dupe
Lavender
of
when he was
myself.
talking.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
okay.
potentially.
Yeah,
every
honestly,
once in a while.
that's a great idea.
I
Yeah,
really need to
you know
pay
what?
attention
Let
how many
me
actions I can
yeah,
do
let me
here.
see what they say. That's a good idea. I didn't even think about
Looks
that.
like I get 1 attack.
Who are you going to see first? Are you going to see Firebug in his tent,
And at
or
least a bonus action. it
Clam
looks
Face
like.
by the fire?
Yeah, I'll actually go to Firebug.
Okay.
And I'll just kind of approach, and I'll find like some way to like try to like
Let's see here.
not just like
Opportunity
sneak
attack.
up and like peek my head in, but I would just say as I approach, I just be like, because I figure we're still everyone's thing. I would say, hey, Firebug, can I
Interact with
just
an
can I
object
talk
or
to you real
illusionary
quick?
script.
I'm saying this like I'm not peeking my head in. I'm trying to like
You're
not
talking
startle.
through the tent.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. I was sleeping.
No, not
So-
yet. You haven't actually gone to sleep. You were just like setting up your tent.
Oh. So I wasn't laying down or anything?
No, you were in there maybe setting up like your roll, whatever you might be doing before going to sleep. You're still in the setting up camp phase.
Oh, Starlight Step is a bonus action.
So you're hanging
Oh,
out in your
shit.
tent, and then you hear
Oh, that's awesome.
Lavender's voice outside. Hey, Firebug, can I talk to you for a second?
So I can basically,
yeah,
if I can move
I'll-
30 feet in a
I'll come out of my
turn,
tent.
then I can use that bonus action Starlight Step to get up to 60 feet in a
Ask him
turn.
What's going on?
In theory.
Hey, so just with the
Sanctuary
watches,
is
like,
also a bonus action.
Is
That's
there a
sick.
preference for watch for you? Like, and I tell him like he's doing first watch, second watch, and third watch. I just say, is there any preference for what watch you want to do? I figure just to kind of give you the heads up for preference and whatnot. I figure you probably might want to do second because you're like kind of getting settled. But do you have any preference though?
I don't want to do a watch. I'm just gonna set up camp and probably drink some more rum, and then go to bed.
As he says this, I do say, listen. I totally get just with how the day's gone. It's kind of hard to trust some people who maybe just kind of were a little intimidating at first. But you know,
Yo,
and
mine's
don't get me wrong, you
bugging
don't have to
out.
like us. You don't have to
I don't have a menu.
stay with us afterwards completely.
Where'd
But
my map
I
go?
would say just it never hurts to get to know people
Oh,
a little
there
bit.
it is.
Plus, I mean, if there's no trust, would you really want to trust us to take all these watches? Wouldn't you want to like at least be there for some of it?
There we go.
I guess I'll take third watch.
Okay. Might I recommend second watch? Only because third watch, I do know. I'm not sure if you're over just the discussion with Amelia and with Lilith, and I explain who the people are with the name. I'm not sure if you're comfortable with that. What'd you say?
I was in my tent. I didn't hear.
Yes.
Oh, so you just. Oh,
I
okay.
love it.
Right.
Yeah, you were in your tent. That makes
I figure if he
perfect
doesn't
sense.
respond, then I'm just like, okay, to myself, and I just walk back to them with crab faces.
Okay.
And I would say probably I take it. Still, you're there as well too.
Yep, she would
At
be.
the fire.
Yeah, so she's by the fire. You're next to her right, and Clamface is to your right around the fire.
Okay. As I get to the fire, I just say, so Firebug wants to take third watch. And I'm just like, I'm curious how that's gonna go, but maybe everything will be great. But
it could go that way.
Crabface, is there like a preference you have for what watch, first or second watch?
Now you're muted.
I have no preference. Sorry. Yeah, I was toggling over here.
Yeah.
I have no preference. How many watches do we need to conduct tonight?
We're just doing. I think we're just doing 3. I think it's like 3 hours per watch. Phil and I are doing the second watch. And then I just kind of explain who's doing which watch. Is there like any preference you have though?
Is there still availability for the first watch?
Yeah, honestly, I would say any preference. Yeah.
I'll take the first watch as a sign of good faith, good sir.
And also, I just realized here too, quick, God. Berg, I'm gonna call you God every time I talk to you. I hope you know that, but I don't know if we really delegated where like people would be sitting for the watch, but we have our sleeping bags with the fire, like at the fire, right?
Yes, the way it's set up in the middle of this carved out section of the hill is a fire with 4 sleeping bags.
Okay.
Behind those sleeping bags are the 5 tents.
Okay. So like if someone's taking watch, like would it be assumed that they'd set the fire then?
It would probably be assumed that they're like maybe 10 foot in front of the fire, because that's where the opening to this crevice is. The only way in or out, other than climbing the 10 to 12 foot rock cliff.
Okay. I just wanted to get mental because I'm like thinking would I want to sleep at the fire if like people are like sitting there for the watches? That's all. So okay.
Yeah, they're going to be close enough to the fires, giving them a little bit of light to see by, but not close enough that any conversation or anything would interfere with your sleeps.
Did you tell us how high up the rock wall behind us is?
About 10 to 12 feet.
Okay. And Kanta, how high can you jump?
I don't know.
I like that.
Your
That's a
acrobatic
solid
charisma,
answer,
you could probably...
I don't know. You tell me.
You could probably jump
a great
good
answer.
4 to 5 feet off the ground with your monkletic build.
Hey, Kanta, come down towards the bottom. I'm gonna touch you with a jump spell, and you can show off to Clamface your acrobatic awesomeness since he missed the first couple of episodes.
Okay.
Cool.
Do I have to actually do something for the jump spell, or are we just gonna say it happens?
You just say I'm casting jump on Kanta.
Okay, it's touch.
Of course it's touch spell. It's your spell. Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna cast jump on Kanta so he can.
Wait, you need to describe how you're touching him.
Like we don't know.
I open my hand, palm up, and I guess the blue magic invokes the hand, my aura.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna touch his shoulder. I'm just gonna put my hand on his shoulder and take it off. And I'm gonna say it leaves the faint blue aurora, just coats him and then dissipates. And I guess he feels the magic.
He feels the magic.
And that means two things.
Yes.
All right.
Could tell.
Kanta, what are you doing with this jump spell now? Clamface is standing right behind you.
I am.
All right.
Say, hold my ale and watch this.
He walks up to the cliff and looks up at it, trying to judge the height. And turns to face Clamface. Says, hey, check this out. And does a backflip up to the top of the cliff.
Whoa.
Roll an athletics check for me.
Sorry.
You do have an advantage if you want to use it on your jump.
Oh, yeah. You do get an ad roll.
This plan is backfiring already.
I think I'll use one of my Bitspirations.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we have those, don't we?
Yeah, I think you have 4 of them from Heath.
Yeah, I don't remember how many I had. Okay, I'll need to keep in mind of that.
And so you can roll another D8 and add it to your roll, Kanta.
Yeah, that gives me a 9 total.
Elo, have a great night for
You
real.
rolled a
Be
10.
safe out there, and I'm sorry to hear that, and I totally understand that. Thank
so
you for
Kanta
hanging
jumps up,
today,
he does
though.
this
It was still great
backflip
to hang,
midair,
for real.
and
Cheers.
he reaches
Cheers.
the top of this. In this area, we'll say it's about 12-foot cliff. But as he lands, he slips and he falls to the ground. You're going to take 3 bludgeoning damage on your fall.
Damn it.
Only because there's a tree right there. So you kind of hit the tree, bounce off the tree, and off the wall, and then to the ground.
So does he break anything?
Only the tree. And then he's going to jump up and go, ta-da! No.
Come on, Clamface, your turn. Let's see what you can do. Don't you're the one that said you had acrobatics or something, right?
No.
Would you like to see what I can do?
Yeah, come here. I'll give you the same spell. Let's see how well you compare to our.
I just bonus action, and I do a starlight step, and I just teleport up on top there, and kind of make it seem like it's like not a big deal at all.
So he just disappears in a trail of starlight, and all of a sudden he's on the top.
That's cheating.
That was an awesome response, though. As you guys are debating the legalities of a backflipping up to the top of the wall contest, one of you guys roll a d20 to see what happens on your watch.
Let the new guy do it, because your rolls suck, Kanta, and mine have always sucked. So let's put the new guy to the test.
Sure
All right,
thing.
it's Clamface. If you would roll
it
me
a
a
20?
d20.
Yeah.
If you look on the bottom left of your screen.
Oh, I'm gonna do real dice. And,
Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna go ahead and use the ad roll, before I forget about it.
Okay.
Ooh, I got a 16 to start with, and then how does the add roll go? Do I just re-roll it,
Roll the
or?
second
Yep,
one.
you just re-roll, and then you
Okay.
take the higher of the two.
Gotcha. Damn it! It's exactly a 16 again. I don't get a re-roll on doubles, do I?
No.
Damn. Okay, well, it's a 16, y'all, and I wasted my ad.
16. Alright, so throughout your 3 hours of watch, you do hear general expected animal noises. Very quiet, muffled skittering around. You hear the crickets chirping, but nothing really catches your eyes or ears as being off or anything that needs to be worried about.
Dope.
Birdie, I'm just gonna say it because you said it every time I describe nature. Quack, quack.
And there's a duck.
There's a duck.
It's
Okay.
probably a duck named Big.
Wow.
But
Should
that's
we
a story for
should we
another
kill
campaign.
said duck and eat it for dinner or breakfast?
None of you guys would stand a chance against that duck.
Okay. Oh, actually, is there like Lord of the Rings music I can use?
If
But-
you ever use
find
Big
out.
again, I
I'm
will
using, like,
allow you to
Astral
have
music,
a
but
pet
let's see
duck.
what
That's
else
all I'm
there is
saying.
here.
If you
Yay.
want, I will bring Big in
About
here, and you guys
lo-fi
can
Lord of
attempt
the
to fight him.
Rings.
It's not gonna go well. I
I
guarantee
feel like I'm
you.
in an Enya album right now.
Yeah,
though.
literally,
Yeah.
Big took 90-some damage in a fight and still survived. So
Mhm.
He took 91 damage in that boss fight. So yeah, but nothing happens on your watch. Nothing to report. Nothing abnormal or worrisome. Are there any other conversations being had or anything like that? If not, we'll move on to the second watch.
I kind of wish we had a bad roll then, so something would have happened.
It's not a matter of good or bad. It's actions or results are tied to numbers. So like there's a couple numbers where something will happen, but most of them, depending on where you
Yeah,
guys
this is
set
more
up
my
camp,
speed right here.
depends
I like
on the probability of something.
this. If it's too loud,
happening
let me know.
or
It's like
not.
just right in my ear, but let me know if it's a little too loud. That lo-fi Lord of the Rings.
No, I'm good. I guess we can let Team 2 take over.
All right, so you guys are all heading to your beds.
Sweet. I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be right back, y'all.
Okay.
Who's on second watch? I forgot.
Syl and Lavender. If you would like to get their attention, you don't have to wake Syl up because she's not sleeping. Or you can just go to sleep and hope they wake up.
Well, I mean, shouldn't I'll stay and watch till they get there, so Kanta and Clanface can get their attention.
No, I want to see you, baby.
Oh. Okay. So wait, Syl's the one that's like in a trance and doesn't sleep?
Right. So she's sitting there basically meditating.
Yeah. You know, do I have to do that, like in one go? Like I can't do 2 hours and then 2 hours?
No, you would need a full 4 hours.
Okay.
We're gonna say for the sake of this, you're gonna get a long rest throughout the night anyway. But
Okay, it's just I'm doing the second and the first and the last are 3 hours, and I'm like, wait, that's not 4 hours.
yeah, we
I mean-
we kind of fudge those rules a little bit when it comes to these boring nights.
So I'm gonna just tap somebody on her shoulder and say, "Hey, watch this." And Lavender is currently sleeping, correct?
No, he's
yeah, I'm
watching.
sleeping.
Oh, Lavender,
Oh, no.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm still sleeping before the watch. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go up to Lavender. I'm gonna cast Jump and touch him on the shoulder, wake him up, and say that I'm just gonna shout loud enough to startle him. So hopefully he'll just jump really high in the air for being startled, and say, "Wake up! It's your turn!" Really loudly, and hope he jumps. Make him roll or something. Because I just want to see him jump 15 feet in the air after startling.
Okay.
Could he actually like fall and get hurt?
Yeah, if I fall 15 feet, I'm gonna take at least 1d6 damage.
Yeah, but we're gonna make this contested, right? Roll me a Constitution check, and Craig, roll a. What the hell do you roll for a scare check?
I guess that could be
A prank check.
or intimidation or performance, whoever he's going for.
Yeah, intimidation or performance, whichever one you would like.
Yeah, and would it make sense for sleeping? Honestly.
You have disadvantage because you're sleeping?
Yeah, I'm just being fair. I feel like I roll a disadvantage because I'm sleeping though, right?
Yeah, it seems like it.
What do you say?
You're probably
Guy?
on edge too. Right?
Yeah,
'Cause-
yeah, because like, well, I don't know about you guys, but I know like when I wake up, if somebody wakes me up, I like jump up like I'm scared.
Yeah, I would say yeah, only because like certain threats have been made to watch my back, and even though like it's not the most like it's like biggest threat, it's like it's still in the back of my mind where like I'd still be a tiny bit on the edge though, you know?
Right. So yeah,
Yeah.
Constitution check, disadvantage. Craig, either performance or intimidation.
I rolled
My first roll-
1, I got a 10.
First roll is so my first roll is a 21, second roll is a 9.
Craig, what did you roll?
I rolled a 10.
Okay, so then by 1 point, Lavender is scared
What is
and
proficiency 2?
suddenly jumps 15 feet in the air, kind of startling himself even more. Ryan, make an acrobatics check for me if you would.
Ability check, saving throws,
yeah.
and attack.
Come on,
rolls,
let
so
me
you're-
screw this up.
can't be added
And
for a
this is
single
how
rise
Lavender
for
met his.
Oh my god.
No, I
No.
rolled that 20. Yo, am I getting
I
something
don't know
cool?
then.
Okay, so
Did I miss
you
a
jump up
bonus?
in the air.
No, that's
You're-
a crit. That's a crit. He's got to do it.
No,
Yes.
he's exactly.
I'm gonna double check.
Yeah,
that
that's a crit. So Ryan, you have the option. You can describe what happens if you want.
Okay, am I still gonna get hurt from this though, right? Or no?
No, you're gonna be able to land on your feet,
Okay.
but you can
So-
describe it.
This happens. I'm startled and I jump. I jump into the air. Sorry, there's a. If you hear that, sorry, that's the baby. Okay, there we go.
Don't apologize for Sylvia.
I'm startled. I jump into the air, and as I jump into the air,
Pack some more.
I just in that moment remember where I'm at. I have like an ease about me,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I
smoky
almost feel
smoke
for whatever
time.
reason, like the wind
I'm
is
over here
just,
thinking
or the
about
air is just
Gandalf.
propelling me in the right manner. Where I'm like, you know
Make
what?
that a meme at some
Life's a
point.
trampoline. I'm gonna do the triple jump for once, and I'm gonna land it. And I would say, as I'm like doing like my triple twirl jump BS as I'm coming back down, like the momentum from that allows me to land on my feet and somehow not take any damage.
That's cool.
Nicely.
Amazing.
I was actually kind of hoping you were
Five-star
roll less than a
B.
5 because I was gonna have you land in the fire.
Oh my
Aw,
god.
man. I mean, I'm not
Fire
gonna
damage.
lie, that actually wouldn't be. Yeah, I mean that's
That's
fair.
a bummer.
That's fair.
Hey, Kanta, I mean, you just got shown up. For probably the first time this whole series.
Twice.
I don't know what's going on here.
Alright, so
I
you
don't
guys
know what's
had to
going on.
sleep.
As he lands, I'm just going to
Excuse me.
tell Lavender that it's his turn for watch. That's all.
Okay.
Excuse me.
I'm just gonna. I almost like have my hand like I'm gonna say something, and I'm just like, okay, good night.
Yeah, good call. I'm ready for the
Uh,
action. Let's
I'm
go.
gonna go back
Lavender
to real quick.
Phil, are you having any conversations amongst yourself during this watch?
I would say like after just like taking a moment, I would look at Still and I would say, okay, I feel like for the first time in a bit we can actually take a breath.
Just relax.
What do you think about all this?
I'm kind of wondering how we ended up with all these people, but
Huh.
I think we're kind of making the best of it.
Is it just me? And I look around just to make sure I'm paranoid. I say, is it just me or like Lilith and Maria like really mean?
Whoa.
Oh my gosh, aren't they like they're the meanest people here.
They're like freaking assholes.
Oh, dang.
Like, who the hell like spit in their tea?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess like they were upset, like the whole magic thing, like when we
Did I
first
miss
met.
something?
But oh my god, like
True.
I was trying to like make peace. I've been trying to like be logical, but it's like I could literally tell them the sky's blue and they flip me off because 10 years ago their like great grandmother made them a blue drink and spilled it on their head, and it's my fault.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is. You should probably ask them about the blue drink.
Also, like Lola said to watch my back, and like it's almost like when like it's like when it's like when a kid tells you this or that. I mean, that's how I took it, but like, what if they want to like stab me in the back?
Actually hurt you?
Yeah.
They're magic users. I mean, what do they even know about stabbing?
I mean, that's true. That's true.
Ooh, damn.
That's
cool.
true.
I get cold damage plus
I mean,
2.
did you see yourself when
thanks
you
to the
just
genie. That's
jumped
cool.
there? You like landed on your feet.
Yeah.
If anything, they need to watch their backs.
Oh wait, God has a question
Married,
for you,
married.
Lavender.
Yeah.
Did you land on your feet standing up, or did you do superhero landing? Or did you do superhero landing, or did you do like gymnastics landing?
I would have probably done like a gymnastics landing, honestly. I think.
Okay.
Oh, that's so sick though.
Yeah, I think.
The
And
cold
this is
damage.
because
I
also
didn't
that's
know
real
more
life.
about that.
impressive
I
at
didn't
that
know I
point.
had that.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say real life. Ryan literally stepped on a tennis ball yesterday and hurt his foot. So you can't imagine landing standing up like that right now. So yeah.
That was I thought that was 2 days ago.
Ooh, I can cast False Life
Sorry.
without
Saturday?
even using
Yeah.
a spell
Yeah.
slot, which is cool.
No, it was yesterday.
Oh, I thought you said it was Friday.
No,
I mean Thursday.
no. So my foot kind of hurt on Thursday just because it's just hurt from like an injury like years ago from running. And it was kind of hurt more, but like it hurts more because of yesterday. Though, yeah.
Oh, don't start bitching about foot problems in this chat right now, all right? You'll lose.
Yikes.
Listen, life's a contest, and I'm not competing. All right.
I've got 1 foot with 3 toes on it. You will not win.
I'm not. Listen, gatekeeper. I'm not trying to say my problems are worse than yours.
Someone make sure to quit.
Oh man.
I'm sorry.
I could choke all of you right now.
That was hilarious.
Oh my goodness.
I want to hear the trump. Go ahead.
All right. Anyway, so
I don't want to.
Oh, I have
It-
dark
it's
vision too. I can
sad.
see in the dark. Within 60 feet, I can see. That's tight.
Yeah, it's not a foot related Trump, Craig. It's just a general.
Oh, yeah, that always gotta win.
But yeah. Anyway.
I have 60
But
as
vision.
you say though, as you say like
So,
when
it's
this shit
very
came out, I'm like yeah, and then for a second I kind of like strained my shoulders. I'm like
Who I have
yeah.
proficiency in perception skill.
that was unintentional, but we'll just don't tell a kid that. You know, I gotta get that respect. You know.
No, the more they think that you've got like all these amazing skills, the better.
I just
you know?
wasted
Did you
a Starlight
see me
Step. I get
making
only 2
those
per
eggs?
long rest.
How?
I was baking a cake, so I didn't see.
Yeah, it tasted like a cake, definitely. It was a cake. I was yeah.
Stop. Listen, it wasn't the best. Fine. We just don't
That's
have
okay.
we don't have the good ingredients, you know.
I'm not.
Probably
But
what it was.
what if we open like an inn or a tavern, and you know, I'll make the food, and you
I what?
you check in
What?
the people, and
Oh, I'll check in the people.
and you can. Yeah, and you can get the supplies and stuff.
Oh man, I'm always wanting to start with the fun stuff.
I would say I playfully give Sil like a little like push at that, just a reminder that I am like teasing about this. I just say, but in all seriousness though, I know we do have to watch our backs, you know, especially with the circumstance. Is there anything that like you're overly concerned about though?
Honestly, what if you know, at any time they could just decide that they hate us, like, being around. And, like, what's stopping them from killing us? I feel like we're damned if we, like, stay in this guild and stay here. We're also damned if we leave, because there's nowhere we can go. We're always going to be hunted. So I think we just have to stay here and just kind of make sure they know that they can't mess with us.
We're
The
getting
story
a vibe
really
of
just
trust.
went full circle just now. That was great.
And, you know, the few that I don't think fully trust us, I do get the vibe that they're also very outnumbered, so it would be their funeral, I think.
Yeah.
Good perception on that front.
Also,
Ryan, it's like Amelia and Lilith.
Ryan has to step aside for his check, so just, I do apologize. I'll be right back, but yeah, just give me 1 sec. Sorry about that.
Hey, Kevin, check your Discord DM and just tell me yes or no.
Not in that scenario.
I don't know what they're doing right now. We're still cycling through the night right now. I was first watch. I thought maybe I'd just get that over with. I'm in a deep meditation state, practicing a long rest of 4 hours here before the end of the day so I can reset my starlight steps over here. So that's what I'm in the process of doing while everybody else is yakety yakking. If you're just tuning in, hey, I'm Keener Pie. We're doing a D&D session with Byrdie and quite a few other streamers and friends. Byrdie is a solid freaking dude, and I really appreciate the opportunity to get a chance to do this with y'all. So GG's out there. And then also, hey, you know, as far as what my character is, I'm Clamface. I'm a drug dealer, ancestral elf. Pretty much the only ancestral elf they know. They don't know any other ancestral elves, which is weird, you know, because there's a ton of us out there. But, like, anyway, I'm a divine type creature. Could have, you know, gone off into the freaking sunset instead, the divine light. I've come back down to this this realm, and I'm here chilling out with these people because I find myself drawn to certain characters, and I think that we'll find out more about the lineages and ancestral backgrounds of these characters. There could be some things, some ties to that. Thank you for tuning in, though. I appreciate it. Get ready for, I think some action will happen soon. We're about to end our sleep and our slumbers, and that's when the real shit goes down, so get ready. And thank you for tuning in again. I appreciate it. I'm Keener Pie. How you doing?
Evan, this scares the hell out of you, and you just scream like a child, like a small child who is experiencing their very first nightmare.
Wow.
Because you have no idea where this voice is coming from, why you're hearing it when you're awake. The dream was kind of creepy, but the fact that it continued into your conscious waking hours,
I don't know what he's talking about.
Scared the hell out of you, and you just let out a piercing shrill.
Hoping he's not talking to me because I have not been paying attention.
You are now visibly shook to anyone around you. Amelia does not notice and is still sleeping.
Okay.
But Syl, Lavender, well, Syl, because Lavender is not here yet. That is what catches your attention on your watch.
Okay. I feel like I have my hand on my weapon and then I want to approach where the sound came from.
All right, so you're gonna
Stop
run
the music.
or
It's
you're
about
gonna
to get
head
real
towards
now.
Quietly.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lilith's tent.
All right.
I'm gonna say
Let's-
Lavender.
Let's
will
go.
With you.
Let's freaking mess up some people. All right. Let's
You
freaking do
approach
this.
tent. You
I wanna-
clearly tell that it came from inside the tent. You recognize that it was Lilith,
Right? God,
I want to stand outside for a moment
This is our time right
to hear, like, see if I hear anything else first.
Okay. You do hear not quite a full-blown crying, but
What
you know
song
that.
is that? I need to find it. I don't know.
You know, like when
I
your
just
kid
pulled it
cries
off
too
of,
much and they get like a little
just
winded
pulled it
from
off
it.
Of, oh, here, hold on. It's into the.
Like how you're
Yeah.
ventilating?
Okay, no, I don't have it for you. Yeah. I'll
That's
send
Yeah.
it to you
here.
at some point, Nick.
So I'm gonna
I can
burst
tell
in
you
and
after the stream for sure.
say what's the matter? What's the problem?
Who's she talking to? Me?
Would I take notice to this, or would I just be too shook to actually realize someone's walked in?
You notice she's there. What'd you roll again? 7?
Yeah.
It's
We
gotta
have to calm
take you a
down,
second
apparently.
to
I thought
like
it was gonna be something crazy, and then instead
for your
no.
brain to catch up with what's happening.
That has to be.
So
the
like you
song
might just
play,
stare
yeah,
at her for a
exactly.
second. She is visibly shook.
I thought we were about to
again,
fight,
she
but
looks
nope.
like a
They're just
terrified
freaking out
child that
about
just
stuff
woke up
right now.
from a nightmare. Although
False alarm. False alarm.
she doesn't have that look of somebody who just woke up. Like that groggy look, she doesn't have.
It's not
that.
too loud when I play it, though, is it,
Okay.
Nick? You tell
So
me.
it's almost as if maybe
it's
none
off
of that
the
was a
Steam
dream.
Deck,
She was
so I'm
awake
not
the whole
sure if
time.
it's like too loud or not.
I'm gonna
when I play it.
grab her shoulders and say, just breathe. Can just breathe nice and slow in and out.
Lilith just sort of nods,
I'm
just
like trying to keep an eye on the volume for it, but I don't know if
out
it's
of
like too
just
loud or not.
pure, like having
We'll try it again
something
later.
there she like semi-recognized. It's just it's helping a bit.
That's good. Yeah, just keep breathing like that. Can you tell me what happened?
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I just can't.
You can't or you won't?
Whoa.
It's like
You don't
started
really
looking-
know what happened.
Whoa.
yeah, but like Lilith.
I like
starts,
how Lulu's
panic
character
again.
is such a commander.
saying,
Like,
I
pretty
know.
tough. I like it. It's cool. It's a little different
Like just for
Lulu,
clarification, Lilith,
I think. This is great.
the voice had a familiarity to it.
I'm sus, but
But
at
you have
least
never
I'm
heard
just
that
saying,
voice,
like,
so that makes it even
I
stranger.
dig that she's like
Mhm.
playing kind of counter to how she normally is. I feel like, you know, she's being like really
I just-
tough.
I
Really, like,
can't.
pow,
I just
pow.
don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Definitely Nick Fury-esque,
well,
in my opinion, if we're trying to draw parallels.
Did something
to
come in
Marvel.
here? I didn't notice anything past me. And Lavender didn't either.
Belbash is back.
Oh
She
no.
heard a voice. She didn't feel a hand.
Key difference. I
Yeah, you're not actually sure. Was somebody there that you couldn't see? Was it in your head? Was it somebody communicating telepathically?
Yeah, that's exactly.
Are you just
it.
going crazy?
That sums it up perfectly.
Really have no
honestly.
clue what the fuck that was.
I don't know. It's just I can't say. I just can't.
Okay. Why not?
Okay. Right. It's about your turn to do the watch. Right.
Ooh.
Do you think you can?
I'm pretty sure I can. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
I'm scared. Not like on the floor dead. So I'll do it.
So you do recognize just from your people abilities that she is traumatized. So
Mm-hmm.
by either this or a memory, you don't know what happened, but you can tell there is some deep-rooted trauma
Yikes.
going on, surfacing, resurrect something.
Something's going on. Something's going down.
I'm not sure. I think you need more rest.
I'm fine. Okay. Just.
You're not fine. I haven't heard someone
Whoa.
scream like that.
Like Rose just kind of goes quiet.
I've never heard.
This is getting into a
scream
pretty
quite like
dramatic
that.
conversation, honestly. I'm kind of all ears now.
Not alone.
Ooh, I'm gonna turn on a light. It's getting dark in my room.
I feel like Lavender would kind of like stick his head in there, like, yeah, we're just trying to make sure
There we go.
that you're okay. Like, we're kind of worried about you. We may have our differences most of the time, but we were genuinely worried about you. Right? That sounds like something Lavender would say. Yeah.
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 Well,
Excuse
not
me.
surprised it's coming from you,
What's
Lavender.
up, Neo? Yo, what you playing over there, by the way, Neo? You doing some
But
more
yeah, I'll come out, I suppose.
Apex? Or no, Destiny 2, I mean?
I'll be fine.
What you playing? What you doing?
Did you see your DMs?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Like, as like love just sort of
Destiny?
like
Yeah.
runs out
Just
the
more and
tent,
more
she just sort of
Destiny.
just
And some
stands up for a
Smash,
second
it
and then
looks
just looks over at Syl and just like without like thinking, just gives like a very quick hug and then just walks off.
I think my character's a little bit more shocked than the screaming caused.
I think Lavender is the same. He's just standing behind you like,
Stumping
what?
noobs.
Huh?
Hey, wow.
I'm just gonna look over and just like shrug, like, I don't know.
I do like that Jigglypuff though.
I didn't think I was. I helped all
that's
that much.
That's a good emoticon right there. Alright.
So yeah,
Did
Lilith
he do anything?
gave you the hug and
Like,
just
waving
like
around
walked
over
off. Like, I don't want to acknowledge that I just did that. Are you guys waking up Amelia? Are you going to join Lilith? Or are you going to sleep? Or letting her do it? What are you doing?
I'm wondering, Byrdie, when was the last time I slept? Because my character sheet right now, like...
Last night.
Okay, I don't remember when I took all this damage, but...
Oh yeah, you
I
just
was
never reset after last night. But yeah, you've had a long rest.
The battle rifle
I don't
is
think
in
that I
Destiny 2
even
right now?
technically need
Because
to
if that's the
sleep.
case,
I guess if I
play some Destiny
didn't,
2.
so I would have disadvantage, right?
Yo, clarify that for me. The XR, I'm guessing is battle rifle, but I could
No,
be wrong.
you wouldn't even take a point of
If that's the
exhaustion
case for
because
real,
of
it's
your
in Destiny
background
2
and
right
that
now.
whole
I'm gonna have to go
only
download
needing
it
to
after
trans
this
thing.
stream.
You just
It's been a
had
minute,
you
but I think
taken
it's free to
damage
play, right?
today. You
Yeah,
wouldn't
it's the
get it
battle
all
rifle?
back.
Is it there just for a limited time,
Right
or is
now.
it like in the
Okay.
game?
Because you
Like,
did
what's the deal?
technically get a short rest,
Because I'm pretty good with that.
but not
battle
enough
rifle.
of a
I
short
always
rest for it to
played,
count as a long
SWAT,
rest. If that makes sense.
Like in the Halo matchmaking.
Because
It's free to get?
your
Oh,
meditation,
fuck yeah.
you did meditate for 3 hours.
And you get to keep it forever.
That's a good rest.
It's not
like
like a
you're not
limited
going to
time
have
thing?
a point of exhaustion or disadvantage or anything.
And craft your god roll the way.
But
you
had
want.
you
Okay.
taken the
I don't know much about the
damage
god
today,
roll stuff.
you
It's
wouldn't have
been a minute
gotten
since
the
I played
full
the first
benefit of
Destiny
a
game.
long rest.
But I
Okay.
think I downloaded
Fair.
Destiny 2
You're
and
God.
at least tried it
It's up
out.
to you.
It's from the Dares.
So yeah, you
area
could go
that
back and do
X-
3 more.
oh,
you could
your runs. Yeah, I don't know any of that.
let Amelia sleep
I
and
don't
just
know
kind of stay
anything
there and
about
keep
that
an eye on
Destiny
Lilith in the
stuff. That's
background.
some lore I don't know
I think
anything
that's
about.
actually what I'm
But I
gonna
want
do.
to.
I'm
I
gonna
want to check it out. I love
allow
freaking,
Amelia to
Bungie.
continue sleeping and
Bungie used to be one of my
go
favorite
follow
gaming studios, for real.
Lilith.
I wish
Okay.
they and Microsoft would just.
Are
like,
you
get
gonna go
back
right up to her? Or
together.
are you following her like from behind, just keeping an eye
It's
on
all
her?
good. Anyway,
I'm just gonna kind of be a shadow for now. I mean, close by, but like
yeah,
not say
for real.
anything.
I might be playing some games either later tonight
So Lilith,
or tomorrow.
You
for
see
sure.
her behind you.
Maybe I'll ping you.
She's
on
not
Discord or
engaging.
something if I'm hopping online.
She's not trying to force conversation, but she is there. I don't know if you're gonna go
What?
wake Amelia or
That's
not,
in the game now too.
or if you're just gonna take the watch
Okay.
and kind of
Yeah, dude, I'm down.
think over what just happened.
As
if
long as
you're
there's
keeping an eye on the
weapons that
place.
play like from Halo, then I'm in.
I think Love's probably gonna sit there. Like she
Same
does
kind of
acknowledge
sword?
that Syl is
Obviously a
there,
little
but
bit
just
different.
doesn't
But are we saying it's like a
do anything
basically like
about
a
it.
like laser
Because after what
kind
just
of
happened,
lightsaber-esque sword
just
that
the
just like
slice of
can slice
company
through shit?
is like semi-comforting
One
to
or
her,
two
but
hit
even
kills.
though she rather would have
I
Amelia,
hope it's a one-hit
like
kill.
there,
But if it's a two-hit
because
kill, that's okay
Amelia's the
too.
only one she can
Let me
fully
know.
trust. She doesn't really want to wake her.
I should probably pay attention here.
So
They're
you
in
take comfort in
they're
the fact
talking
that
about
she's
some
there
kind of, like,
without
side story right now.
being like
There.
Yeah, she's
And
not
name
like right
launcher,
there,
that
but you
looks
know
pretty-
she's
I mean,
watching
that
you,
sounds
and
cool.
you take a little
I feel
comfort
like
in that. Are you
Yeah.
they've
showing
had
that to her, or are
shotguns
you
in the
hiding
game.
that?
I've played with shotguns in
Definitely
the game
hiding
before.
that. 'Cause after
But
Okay.
if there's
Okay.
like
the Lock
Halo
and Hog, I
type,
think to
like they
go
play
get
and
no,
feel just
I
like Halo
need
game,
to
like
recompose.
weapons, then I'm
Which is kind of why she
100%
doesn't want to wake Amelia up.
Hell
But
yeah,
after
hell yeah.
what's just happened, I think she just wants to make sure she's
They
like,
voice louder than
herself.
yours. Oh yeah, I should probably like
and
folks
doesn't want to
down,
get
too.
anyone else, like anyone wrapped into her
See.
problems.
I'm also like not being very loud myself right now.
Question.
Yes.
Would her screech not have woken Amelia
Let's
up?
see here. Star B, I'll turn it down
It
just a
didn't.
little bit.
Okay.
I'm still trying to
It-
hear myself though.
It would have woken up probably most people,
Okay.
but Amelia actually stepped away. I'm playing her character, and I rolled to see if she
You
would
can
hear it.
make
and
your Titan
she
look like a
didn't
Master
respond,
Chief.
so.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Into
I
it.
don't know if you said that before.
You're
but
hyping me
I'm
on this Destiny too. It's
No,
been
I
out
didn't say
for
that.
a hot
I'm
second,
doing that
but,
behind the scenes. I'm just
they
telling you
just
now.
keep like adding to it, or at least
But it
the
also
support
kinda,
is there,
like,
and I appreciate that.
Even though Lilith
I
is
think, what,
the
it's
one
going on
person
2
Amelia
years
gets
it's been
along
around?
with, it does kind of fit
Correct me
Amelia's
if I'm
character
wrong,
also,
but
just to like
I
not
feel
wake
like it's
up
been
like,
around for a
I'm
couple
getting my
years
sleep.
now.
hmm
You know, they trust each other. Amelia trusts Lilith more than anybody else, but
We'll see if
I think
something's gonna
Amelia
happen
more so
here
than
or not.
everybody else is still out for Amelia.
Sick. Well, that gives me some options because I kind of
so
think
the
I
watch
messed
goes on.
around more with
We're gonna say
Hunter
Lavender
the first time around.
lays down and
Yeah,
is
since
kind of
2017. Oh,
debating in
fuck
his
yeah,
head
it's been around for a minute, but yo, I'm still into
what
that.
just happened.
I
That was
love
weird.
how Bungie first-person shooters go. Like, I'm into all of them, so it's just
Still,
a shame.
are you
Like, it was the whole
watching-
Activision thing. I just was
on watch
when
two, or
that came
you
up,
only
I just
watching
kind of
Lilith to
tuned
make sure
out
she's
from
okay?
Destiny and
What are
Well,
you
in general
doing?
PUBG. I was just like, whatever.
I'm doing both. I've
I
just
wasn't hyped on
decided
Destiny when it
that
first came out.
like,
Even I was just like,
Lilith's kind of
whatever,
crazy for
but
thinking that she can
now
be
over
alert
time,
right now
I've
for the watch. And so
adjusted my
decided,
opinions
like,
about it, and I've played through the first Destiny. I like just spent an
Lilith,
entire
roll a
weekend
d20
absorbed,
for me. Let's see
non-stop
what
playing
happens
it
on watch.
like day and night, and then I've gone back to it a few times. Just the first Destiny.
After the last time,
But
I'm a bit
now that
nervous.
Destiny 2, I believe, is free to play, or it's
Well,
available
remember,
on Game
this
Pass.
isn't about rolling good or
I
bad.
should
it's
just go ahead
I've
and freaking
attached
download it, have it always
Certain
available.
scenarios
you know?
to certain things.
Yeah, so
Yesterday was 8
16.
years of the series being out total.
16?
Fuck, time flies. Because I can tell you I remember that
okay.
trailer, and I'm just like, whoa,
Had you rolled
what
a
is
16
this? It
and
looked
slept in
interesting,
the
but
outpost, it would have been different. But
I wasn't ready for just an all multiplayer
noticed
game
nothing.
like that. I didn't have a lot of respect
still,
for it.
you are kind of paying more attention to the surrounding. It's nothing has
But you
changed from
could
your
have
watch.
gotten
You
the
hear
30th
the
stuff free from
expected
Epic.
animal
Damn.
noises, the wind, the breeze, the cricket.
It's all good. It won't keep me up at night.
But nothing alarming.
Let's see here.
Or
I gotta pay
concern.
attention to this thing just in case there's
Other
something about
than
to happen. I haven't been listening.
Still being kind
I
of
need to
worried
be
about
paying
Lilith.
attention
You
to
guys
it.
may not get
Let's see what
along
they
all the
say.
time, but you're
I'll
still
catch
worried.
back up with you in a second here, Neil. I'm just like, what if they call on
I
my name
mean,
and I'm not paying
honestly,
attention?
like
I'm
I
gonna feel
wouldn't
real
mind
bad.
taking this as an opportunity, like while she's vulnerable, to maybe try and like get to know her through that harder shell.
Okay. By all means, you can walk up and say or do
Okay, they're
whatever you
gonna
want.
do a side story here.
I'm
so that's all right.
approaching Lilith from behind, and I grab the backs of her shoulders, and I say, like, you know, like we all
Yeah, it's always on
have
sale on stream. Okay. Yeah,
skeletons
I feel like
in the
there's always
closet.
pretty good
We all
deals
have
going on the Microsoft store
things that
too.
we're afraid of.
I think I would
and
prefer, since I already
you know, it's
play
just what makes us,
FPS games with a controller, and
I
most
guess,
games in
humanoid.
general, I would probably play it on the Xbox Series
It's what
X.
makes us
You
sentient.
know what I mean? Like,
sentient.
I
it's what
love
makes
my
us
computer,
people.
but it's already starting
Yeah,
to show some
people.
signs of wear and tear.
And
I think I should just. Put
I
it
know,
on that
I know, we
Xbox
kind of haven't
instead,
gone
so
off
I'm
on the
gonna do
right
that.
foot, but like I've been there for a lot of people.
Yeah, all the
and
other.
I know
Yeah,
myself,
it's like all packaged at this point. Like it's packaged up into
like
a bundle.
how
I bet.
scary the world can be.
All right. Well, next time it
So,
does
I
pop
just
up,
want
if
you
you
to
ever
know
see it,
that,
just let me know. I might just like
like,
drop
at
a
least
little bit of money
tonight,
on that at least.
like I'm here right now. I've got your back.
Oh, no matter the specs, it runs pretty good. Hell yeah.
Lilith's
It's not
just,
necessarily like
nods
that
and
game.
just
It's more
kind
like
of
I've got
mutters.
my computer
Nice.
loaded up right now, and Spider-Man throttles my PC at least right
So
now. So
are you like a
yeah, I'm
hugger?
kind of nervous to keep adding more to the table. I'm more like, I should be cutting
Don't
some
really know what
games
came
out
over
off my
me,
computer or
I
something.
suppose.
Yeah, Xbox Series X is
Do
solid.
I like remind
it
you
runs
of
really
a
well.
motherly figure or something?
I
They
guess
took
it's
away the 120 mode because
complicated.
it's
I
bugged, but
don't
4K mode
really
looks nice.
know.
Okay.
It's just been a
Yeah,
long,
I would probably play
like,
it 4K
day.
again through that Series X.
Yeah, I
Nick's
understand.
saying just got done with Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. Almost
actually
at 3.
am not
That's
super aware of
awesome.
everything
You've
that
actually
needs
have been
been
playing those for a
today.
little bit now. I think since I've known you now,
fine.
2 years, and you're finally
just
hitting Kingdom
used to
Hearts
being
3. Nice work.
alone.
Let me know how it
Alone?
is.
What about
between the
Amelia?
milestone ones, you know, between Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts
Amelia's
2,
great,
then
like,
Kingdom Hearts 2 to
but
Kingdom Hearts 3.
just
Where
in
is your
general,
preference in the
before
series?
I
Where were they?
came here.
Where was the story the best? Let me know. And you can wait to tell me that until after
Did
you
you have
finish the
someone?
third one
Did
if you
you
need
lose
it.
someone?
Like Will's just hearing that Will's just sort of tense up a bit. Not really want to answer that.
And I can like feel your shoulders probably like go up a little bit.
Yeah, like after hearing that, Will just kind of goes like quiet and just hopes the question sort of moves on.
I see. You know, we kind of all met up when we were all kind of broken and in a low point. So, I mean, I didn't really have like a real family myself. You know, Lavender's kind of been my family. Lavender's family was kind of the only people that would really take me in, and that's why I feel like I could never really leave Lavender's side, because then I would have hardly anyone there for me at all.
I see.
This is getting ready to be some real talk over
I
here,
get
but
where
I'm
you're
here
coming
for
from,
it.
though. But the whole thing's loyalty.
It's hard not to be loyal to someone who's practically saved your life or changed it for the better.
Yeah. I guess my situation's a bit more complicated. Having someone
They're talking
and
about Revitalize, by the way.
having
Shout out to
someone,
Revitalize.
people you can know you can guarantee your safety, then you throwing it all away, I suppose.
Yeah. Do you feel, is there anyone that you feel safe with? Do you feel alone in this group?
I don't. Safe is a strong word. Rather not use the word safe, because I never feel safe
Comfortable?
after.
Like you can relax?
I suppose Amelia does make me feel semi-relaxed, but I have not been able to relax since the incident. At least not today.
Incident?
I spoke too much.
I mean, obviously you don't have to tell me anything that you don't want to, but if it makes you feel any better, I'm here and I've been known to keep secrets.
Thank you, I do appreciate it. I see why Lavender takes to you. You are. It's been nice to talk to you.
I am fiercely loyal, and once I really care about someone, I really, really want to just keep protecting them.
Like, Liz still has our back, but she kind of just lets a little, soft smile hearing that. And, still semi-tense, but, calms down a wee bit.
Mm-hmm.
And just...
So you basically feel her shoulders drop, but you can still feel the tension there. But the guard is down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really glad that I could be there for you.
And I'm glad you were there to talk to me. Because I don't think I would have made it through this watch without going crazy myself.
I wasn't sure if you would go crazy or not, but I just knew you couldn't be alone, and honestly, I wasn't sure if Amelia was really someone that you wanted to talk to right now after. I don't know what you went through, but it couldn't have been good.
To be honest, neither do I. That's what the scary part of this all is. I don't even know what's going on anymore. It's...
What? Has anything like that happened before?
You've had these dreams for a long time, but never one that's continued when you woke up until just now.
I've had, like, interesting dreams, like, for a while now. Just none of them have been this bad. I don't even know if I was dreaming to begin with. The fact that it was a dream is what's bringing me some comfort to the situation, but this whole situation I just cannot think anymore. I think
a dream that was more while you were awake?
I just can't spit it out. It's just... I think I'm just too shaken up from it. Which... Well, I guess you and Lavender, a lot of people have seen my soft side.
Everyone has one. I mean, don't you feel like I'm being kind of more soft and vulnerable now than I usually am?
Maybe because the whole scenario and since we're alone, I suppose, we don't really had our chances to be alone, I guess. We're out in the open.
Wow.
Anything can happen.
This is some pretty
Except for that
awesome
one
deep
time
dive into the narrative right here.
I wanted to talk to you about your skeletons, but yeah, I feel kind of bad now. Like, maybe those skeletons really... I hate to say it, but maybe they're kind of your friends here.
You could say that again.
Also making note of...
like, they'll just like a soft, like, kind of chuckle.
Let's see here. Let me make
and
sure
just
I've got the
sighs again, just
character
saying,
names right here.
I suppose I have the skeletons still in the closet. And I guess over time I've just learned to be friends with them. And just accept that they're there. Instead of trying to get rid of them. But
they're both doing a fantastic
I guess that's
job
how
just
life's
jumping
been
into this
treating like
narrative
right now.
I'm
And I
actually
don't
really
know if I
impressed by
can
this conversation
come
you're
out
having.
easy.
You can always move past things. I can see how strong you are.
Crap.
You intimidate even me. You intimidate, well, I don't want to say, but you intimidate me. I'll just say that much. And
look at this. This is great.
It's surprising for me to see how down you are on yourself.
It's... I don't know. It's just knowing who I am, and it's just something I'm trying to repress.
Well, if there's anything I know, it's that you can't hide from yourself. It's always going to catch up with you.
I suppose, yeah. I guess the reason I act so tough and almighty and just hate everyone in the world is because that's how I perceive myself after everything. I can no longer trust myself, let alone others, so if I can act tough and know people won't approach me, then that's the way I should have it, I suppose.
So you kind of have like a fake it till you make it attitude?
You could say that again.
I think I know what you mean. When I was a kid, I had nothing, but the world isn't gonna be kind to someone who has nothing.
Well, I'm the opposite. I guess you could say I had everything until I threw it all away.
As you guys are saying this, the first hint of sunlight starts to come up over the horizon. And you don't see the sun yet, but you see that side of the sky starting to brighten up.
I think Lois seeing that, so I just tensed up like slightly, not knowing why, but she feels something quite like on edge with the light being shown, but just like generally just sighed a bit and just said, well, it was nice really talking to you alone. Like I said, I don't think I would even have made it through this watch alone.
I actually wouldn't mind doing this again. Kind of feel almost like I've made a friend, honestly.
Same here. I'll try to be a bit more nicer around you, I suppose.
I think I get it. You have that hard exterior for those you don't really know or trust, but once you,
I think it's starting to
give them
thunder
a
outside.
chance,
This is like
maybe, and you see their
it's getting wild.
humanity, you, I don't know, maybe you just kind of let those walls down and
I'll consider
actually let me get to know you.
Yeah, I'll consider dropping walls maybe once or twice, but until I know who I can trust, I guess I still have to fake it till I make it, I suppose, and just hope I don't get backstabbed.
Yeah, you're
Worried
afraid
about
of someone
backstab.
backstabbing you here? I guess that makes sense. I think we're all afraid.
It's, I suppose, a bit of experience with that. Being told by someone and promises being made, and just to find out they won't just basically brutally backstab you, it can do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we won't.
I'm grateful I've never been
Starby.
betrayed.
I hope you don't have to face that ever. Like, Lil just sort of turns around, just gives a soft, genuine smile. I really don't.
Combo over.
So you guys are already up.
Quack.
Welcome back,
quack, quack, quack.
Right, how much of that did you hear?
I pretty much heard the beginning when Still was talking to Lilith, but I didn't hear like the end of our jazz. Sorry, my neighbor came over and asked me to watch their house for the week, like when they're on vacation.
You gotta
Sorry
commit
about
to
that.
the bit.
No, that's fine.
It's true.
One thing you saw
Very
before
true.
you headed to bed, nothing happened
Holy
on your
crap.
watch
That was a deep
until you heard
conversation.
Lilith
I
let
think
out
it paralleled some real
blood
feelings, and I think that was a good therapeutic
shrill.
chat. It sounded like we all need.
You guys
this,
went over and
you know
checked
what I
on
mean?
her, and
We shouldn't
as
beat
she
ourselves
got up,
you know?
very
like,
cold-shoulderly,
we're just human beings.
gave
for
Syl a
crying
hug
out
and
loud,
walked away.
You know, life is hard enough. Like,
Syl
don't
elected
beat
to stay up
yourself
on
Love
watch
thyself,
with
so.
Lilith instead of waking up Amelia.
There's a good message
when you
behind
went
that, and
to
I think Lulu really navigated that
Gotcha.
so well. She
Gotcha.
was awesome.
You
So, yeah,
were with
like,
Syl
that
when
was
she
a
went to
great
check
thing
on her.
right
You
there.
did notice beyond that Lilith
I mean,
just
honestly
looked
though, like
absolutely,
with Destiny 2, it seemed like it was pretty polished at this point,
I don't want to say
right?
frightened, traumatized. She
Oh, no,
looked
you
like
tell
she
me,
was living
Leo. They're still
through
working on the game? Or are we
a
talking about
trauma
Halo?
right at that very moment.
I think I was reading the headline of an article that was like that Halo fans think the Forge
whatnot,
is the
but-
final hope for the game, and I'm like, well, there's
And
nothing
then
wrong
those
with the
two
game.
went
I
off
just am
and
playing
had
other stuff right now. It's
Probably
just
the deepest
shared
D&D
mind is
discussion
all it
I've
is.
ever been a
Like,
part
don't
of.
freak out about the game.
Yeah,
It's
I am
amazing. It's
very
fantastic.
surprised.
I love Halo Infinite.
I just got so into that. I kind of forgot for a second. We were playing D&D.
Wait, so was it about Yubi?
Oh no, character. I just kind of forgot that we were actually playing D&D. I just got so into it. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's what makes D&D fun, when you can get into your character that much.
Yeah, like I just sort of just complete that when we just reel it back. When in our conversation over, like, oh yeah, this is the whole thing for D&D. I completely forgot. Just the whole of D&D, I just completely blanked out for a solid like 5 minutes.
The sun is now rising. I don't know if anybody's waking up early. Is anybody sleeping late? You don't have to hit the road for probably another 2 or 3 hours to get there on your scheduled time. You guys are awake. Is anybody waking up early with the sun? What's everybody's morning looking like on the road?
Yeah, I'm waking up early. And it's more of like coming out of like this meditation trance that only really I need 4 hours of sleep for, and then I'm good.
Okay. And Syl, you probably recognize that as like when you got up for your watch and he went to sleep. Like it's the same thing you do.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Anybody else getting up early, or is everybody else sleeping normal, like another hour, or is anybody sleeping late?
I'd probably sleep in like another hour.
Kanta gets up and does his normal morning routine of meditation and exercise.
That's good. That's good.
Okay.
Ward's been awake, just kind
At
of
least
hanging
do your
around.
stretches, you know?
Yeah,
Stretching
for-
really helps.
Looking for a door.
Especially
just-
later in life. I
Nothing
promise.
happened, just sleeping or resting against the wall, I guess.
Okay.
And
That
my
was a
my
cuter
my
part,
lovely
Thomas, by the
Yeti
way.
pup is just gonna go exercise with Kanta again.
So, Kent, as you're doing your sit-ups and push-ups, here comes
Oh
this
my
little 2.5 foot Yeti coming up next to you and
Yeah,
just
I
mimicking
do.
your movements.
Yeah, I do.
Again. Firebug, are you waking
I
up
was really
early,
only
late?
committing to about 4 hours stream of this, so we better pitter patter if something's gonna happen. I'm like ready to freaking roll some dice over here.
Did we lose Firebug?
I think they're deafened on Discord.
Oh. Okay, then I guess you're sleeping in late.
Dude, no one woke him
I
up
might-
for his watch.
yeah, I'll
He got
bring it back.
a
I'll bring it
solid
back
9
soon.
hours of sleep.
That's a good
Yeah, nobody got
suggestion. That's a
woken
good
up for last
suggestion.
watch.
Actually, maybe I could just
Lilith
do it
woke
now. I
up
don't know.
on her own, and then
Where is it?
her and
Let's see.
Sil went off to have girl time.
Channel points. Let's see. One of them has to go. I guess turn around.
Because they didn't wake up Amelia either.
Turn around has to die so that Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah,
can,
we had girl time. Bonding girl time. Woo!
Alright, so with that, we're gonna say Amelia sleeps till the very last minute too, because I think that's what she's done other mornings.
Mhm.
So, unless you guys are having any conversations before they wake up over your whatever you're making
Okay,
around
Nick,
the
it might be
fire or whatever you
available now
brought.
If you try it.
If not, we will continue
I just put it
the
at 1K
next
right
leg of
now.
the journey.
Give it a whirl.
Let's
Spend
go.
some hops on
All
it.
right.
Let me know. Now, if you overplay it,
I
I'm
would
gonna-
just say,
I'll
like,
jack it up to like
when I'm
5K.
like woken up, if I see the youngin, I
Let's see
would
if
just
it's any
put
good.
like
just
I
plugged
would
it
go
in.
up to him,
I
put like a
didn't
hand on
sound
his
check it
shoulder, and just
myself,
say,
so
"Yeah, that was a bad move
I'll
on your
wait for
part."
the moment. Oh, okay.
Did
all
you
right,
see
you wait
my
for the moment.
landing?
The
Well,
right
that
moment.
was my plan.
The
I was trying to
perfect
make you look good in
comedic
front of everybody.
timing. I appreciate
But it fell
that.
on you to
Gotcha.
actually produce.
Did you have a good sleep, by the way?
I don't
Timing
really
is
sleep.
so
I just
key.
kind of rest.
Oh, it's
I'm
so
always
key. I agree.
like half awake. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. Just checking in, just making sure.
Yeah, you would get it because he expressed the same way that I do.
Yeah, and that's why I don't say anything. Say, well, hey, we're gonna leave soon, so just make sure you like get some breakfast and take care of your morning business and whatnot.
I'm gonna reply to you half sarcastically. Okay, Dad. Just half sarcastically this time.
Ooh, and he said dad, not daddy. He didn't even make it sexual. Somebody's
Oh.
growing up.
I mean, he can take it how he wants it.
I mean, it would technically be his 18th birthday today, in equivalent,
That's
like
hilarious.
18 human equivalent would be today for him. So, adulthood hit him hard.
Or something did.
Yeah.
Alright, with that said, if no one's got anything
Let's
else,
segue out of that.
we're gonna take a 5-minute bathroom drink break, whatever, and then we will start setting up for the assassination attempt on General Italia. Before we do that, does anybody have anything else?
Nope.
Alright,
Okay, well, we're gonna wait
5-minute
for
break?
a second.
and then we'll be back here for the assassination.
Let's see.
Sounds
Alright.
good. See you
Alright.
guys in the tab.
I'll be right back.
While we're waiting, I was gonna pull up some videos here for y'all. Let's see here. Let me turn this down. So this past week I saw Dwarf Mike and we hung out together. we went to this really, really freaking cool bar in Rhode Island, Providence, Rhode Island, called, what was it called? It was called Free Play. It was so freaking rad. And big shout out to Dwarf Mike, by the way. I'm gonna give you a shout out here in just a second. But I wanted to pull up this freaking video. We'll see if it works. No promises here. I just tried it just now, so I'm not sure if it's like how reliable it's gonna be. But if I can make it work for you, I'm going to try and make it work. All right, let's see. Okay, all right. Well, it sounds like it can work. Let's see if I can probably pull up a bunch of them. Let's see. Let's just make these different. So this is me playing this freaking really cool, it's called like Juke Beat or something like that. And you're doing it to the rhythm. It is so freaking cool. I would love to own one of those in my life. But yeah, I'm like knocking out a combo right now. Like it's sick as shit. Yeah, get it. Oh, it was so cool. So I was playing that. That was fun. Dwarf Mike and I were playing some air hockey. I was gonna just show some of these videos here while we're waiting. We got time to kill anyway, you know what I mean? So yeah, let me stop that one. I'll just delete it out, I guess. Alright, so where were some of the other ones? I gotta switch back over to Discord to find them here. So, yeah, Dwarf Mike and I actually wound up doing karaoke as well. Let me find some of those videos. We went to Free Play, we hung out there, and then we went to do karaoke, and they only had like 30 minutes left on the clock for the night. They were like basically like don't come out, don't do karaoke here. And we were just like, well, what if we pay for the full hour anyway, but it's just, you know, it's just 30 minutes. And so we cranked, I think about 5 to 8 songs, I would say. And I'll see if I can pull some of them up for it. So here, hold on a second. I just uploaded them. I got to make sure I get this thing pulled up the right way so you can see it right. I don't know if I got them all, but I'll try and pull up the rest here in a second. But Dwarf Mike, such a cool dude. We had such a great time. And actually, we hung out with one of my coworkers as well. And so that was kind of cool that like they got along so well. We played Mario Kart. We played USA, you know, like Daytona type stuff. Like, oh, it was sick. It was so fun.
Really know why? Really know why? But you want to justify? Really know what's head on?
Just absolutely great.
If you ain't too rap, you like on contract. That is just stay away, motherfuckers.
There's that one.
But you want to justify? Really know what's head on? Keep in contact. If you ain't too rap, you like on contract. That is just stay away, motherfuckers. Really know why?